ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Reassembly Trials and Tryouts and Inspection stream for Reassembly Tournament number 11. So before I begin, let me just say I am very under the weather right now, so if I miss things, you know, I mean, I'm gonna do my best today. I am highly medicated, so I should make this go by fairly quickly for me, but hopefully okay for you guys too. So what are we doing today? Today we're going to be looking at some of the entrants, as many as we can possibly get through today, that have entered into tournament number 11, and try and see if there's anything that is maybe not kosher with their fleets, or something that we need to maybe address and, you know, send a message back to that person and say, hey, you know what, you sent in a spinner, spinners aren't allowed, or you sent in a troll ship, troll ships aren't allowed, you know, make some changes and then resend your fleet back in. And we're also going to be watching for very important things like layering and multi-faction parts and stuff like that. I won't be able to catch everything, so I'm relying on you guys that are watching the stream today to help me out. Let's just see who's on the stream. So let's just start at the top here. Just give me a sec. All right, we have Jonathan, or Jonas 193. Hello, we've got Felix Johnson. Hello, Rooster Cooster, sorry. Also, I'm a little slurry. I've taken a lot of medication today. Aries 106. Michael Smith, hello. Bahamut, hello, Riser, Mr. Green Chips, hi, how's it going? Pranupi Firehawk 732. Yes, the stream is starting now. Hey, Radiological Hazard, hello. Oh, you're Cloud. You have many names. You are a man with many names. I know at least 2 or 3 of them. So let's take a look and see what we have. Also, first, actually, before we get started, let's talk about what we're looking at right now. So I have installed 2 mods right now. I might just take this one off for now. I have the larger Max Arena ship size on, but I think I'm going to take that off for now. That's primarily for the Titans tournament. But we do have, we're going to keep on Splinter's graphics overhaul 1.9. So you may have noticed that Reassembly is looking a little bit different than it normally does. And the reason that is because we've installed this mod, which adds all sorts of interesting shaders and tracers and blurs and really interesting color schemes. It actually adds a whole new element to the game, and it makes it look really nice. Now, I am not familiar, this is the first time I've used this particular mod, and it's really pretty, but it may be a little bit more difficult for me to spot things that would normally otherwise be very quick for me to spot, because I'm used to the regular reassembly. So we'll keep it on for now, and maybe I'll be fine with it. Maybe we'll have to switch it back to the regular reassembly, but it looks very nice, and I wanted to kind of feature that for everybody, so go check that out. Splinter's graphics overhaul version 1.9. He did the latest version, I think, last night. I don't know, maybe in anticipation of the stream. I don't even know. All right, so let's take a look and see what we have. Let me just check to be sure everything's working. Everything seems to be working fine. Can everybody hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh, hello, Fire Mission Alpha. Hello, Michael Brunk. Hello. Jason W, hello. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Just yell at me again and I'll give you a shout out. All right, so we already have, wow, we have 20 people. I'm doing 20 people to watch me do clerical work. Actually, I'd like to refer to this as clerical work with explosions, because there will be explosions today at some point. Well, with every fleet. So what I'm going to show you, first of all, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I'm going to show you a couple things that I'm looking for, so that you guys sort of have an idea of those types of things. So we're going to look at 2 fleets. We're going to look at 2 Camo 5 fleets. Camo 5, in case you don't know, is the notorious villain when it comes to the reassembly tournaments. He's the evil, dark villain sitting in his castle, making reassembly creations that have been very powerful in the reassembly tournaments. He's an expert builder, but he's also highly creative, and sometimes he produces things that aren't necessarily legal. So we're gonna take a look at a couple of Camo 5's creations so that we can get an idea of what I'm talking about. So let's take a look at Camo 5's OP faction fleet from the January 28th tournament. So let's take a closer look at this. So I'm sure many of you can already, whoops, I just got a major crash. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so let's go back so I can show you what I was talking about before. Oh my god. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. It's just been that I'm sick. Like I said, I'm dopey and I'm sick. I'm highly medicated. I can't. Oh my god. So this is the ship I was talking about. As you can see, it is definitely not legal. And what I was trying to show you guys before is that when you take those engines and you bring them out, look at this. Poof. Oh yes. Hey, you know what? I make mistakes, and especially, you know what? I make more mistakes on stream than I do ever, because I don't know, I don't know, for some reason I just do. Anyway, so that's what happens when you pull out something that's all layered in like that. They kind of explode into a menagerie of, oh my god. So, and then also, if you look at the ship carefully, we'll just pull this out a little bit. You notice that there's multiple cores on the ship. Totally illegal. And if you look closely at the modular cannon, he has, of course, blocks layered into the modular cannon, which is totally legal. Yes, that is, hello everybody, and welcome to the terrible stream that I'm having today. It's already off to a terrible start. In my defense, like I said, I'm highly medicated. I'm super sick right now. But no excuse, no excuse. We're going to push forward here. So there we go. It is totally, this ship is totally illegal. As I mentioned before, I think he entered this ship in on a Titan tournament, and it was actually beating Titans. Now I saw some snot launchers or something in here. Maybe he's got, maybe this, oh, is this a shotgun? Oh, see what he's done here? So multi-faction. So he's got a modular cannon, and at the end he's got a shotgun. I think that's a faction 2 shotgun. So it basically, it just beefed up that shotgun and makes it super powerful. Totally illegal ship. It's multi-faction. It's got multiple cores. It's got layered objects or layered parts in it. Totally illegal. Fun ship though. Unobtainium in the back, yes. Oh, good catch. Unobtainium in the back, which is faction 2 as well. Totally illegal. So he's got faction 4, faction 2. He's got all sorts of stuff going wrong with this ship. But great design for, I think it was for a Titan tournament where we allowed anything. So, I mean, it's kind of a fun design. So, and then to look again at the Camel 5 ship that was legal. Oh, yes. Oh, my drug-induced shenanigans. Oh. Okay, so once again, this is one of Camel 5's entries that is legal, and I can't for the life of me find anything that would make it illegal. It is a solid faction 4 ship with lasers, no problem. Defensive lasers, no problem. Not seeing any problems there. He's got the regular protectors. He's got lots of shield generators. There is no layering that I can see. If you pull the engines out, they are definitely not layered in. They fit perfectly back in. Very nice. And I don't see anything crossing in between here. So, and there was no rules before for layering. So I'm surprised he entered in something that was totally legal, but a great design, and it did very, very, very well in the tournaments. So let's get back. Yes, we're going to see fights, but keep in mind today is not about necessarily watching fights. It's about making sure that we check to make sure ships are legal. So we're going to pit Camel 5's OP faction ship just quickly against carnivorous space elves. This is not pretty, by the way. Not pretty. Not pretty at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. As you can see, that ship is totally not legal. This ship was beating Titans that were like 90,000 P or something. It's crazy. That is madness. So that's a modular cannon with a snot launcher on it, with a shotgun, a faction 2 shotgun. Crazy. Just wasted the entire fleet in like, what? Not in like less than 30 seconds. Amazing. So, and then of course we have Camel 5's, the other ship, which is surprisingly good, considering it is totally legal, the Camel 5 ship, just to show you here. So we're also looking to see if we have troll ships. We're also looking to see if we have spinners. Neither of Camel 5 ships here are considered a troll ship or a spinner, of course. Yeah, so Camel 5 can't handle against an entire fleet, but that was a legal ship. So anyway, let's get to work now. Can everybody see and hear everything okay? Hey, Soul Taker, how's it going? Hey, I'm sorry if I'm missing everybody here. Jonathan, I said hello. David Quaid, hello. Viking Gaming, hello, hello. Arrow L, hello. Sin Aristocrats, hey, how's it going? And Bahamut, did I say hi? I'm not sure, but hi anyway. Okay, so let's get to work. So what have we got on the agenda today? So we have currently 53 entries that we need to take a look at. I'm probably not going to get through them all today, but I'm going to do my best. So we're going to go back. So first things first, we need to go to here. We're going to remove Camo 5s for now. Let's remove these, and we're going to take a look at, we'll start at the top for the first one, then we'll, start at the top for the first one, and then we'll move in. So Reassembly Tournament 11, and we're going to take a look at Admiral von Schneider's beautiful Battlestar Galactica fleet. It's just gorgeous. It's a Faction 1, And it looks absolutely gorgeous. So he's got 2 battle stars as well as a whole bunch of support ships. I think there's 2 different models of support ships. Let's just take a quick look here. So he's got Viper Mark IIs, he's got the Raptors, and he's got the 2 Battlestar Galacticas. Very, very nice. I love designs like this. It makes me so happy because I love the movies and anything that, you know, it's super cool. So let's take a look at his Battlestar Galactica ship before we see it in action. So this is Faction 1, so these should be antimatters, of course. And then we've got regular missiles as well as torpedoes. Very nice. Railguns. We've got plasmas. Yep. And we've got lots of regular engines. We've got some asteroid engines in here in the back. I don't see any layering whatsoever here. He's got some crossover with missiles, but that's okay. I said that was allowed. And I'll give you a little bit more detailed description of what I mean by that in a second. He's got some burst lasers up at the front. Very nice. Very nice. It's a beautiful looking ship. Very nice. But I don't see any reason why this ship couldn't compete. He's got a regular command module. Excellent. Perfect. Let's take a look at some of his other ships really briefly. We've got the Raptor. He's got, look at those torpedoes facing inward. I love it. Very nice, very simple, very clean, looks good. And then we've got the Viper. So the Viper, if you look closely here, so this is what I was talking about. I do allow overlapping of missile launchers and things like this. So for example, if I pull one missile launcher off, and then I try to put it back on, I can't put it back on because those weapons are overlapping. But I do allow that. And the way you can build, if you're ever building ships and you don't know about this, I'm sure that most of you know about this. You just take out the command core and take these off and then put them back on. They shouldn't rebuild their missiles while the command core is out. There we go. And then you can put your command core back in and away you go. There you go. You've got overlapping missile launchers, but that's okay. This is totally cool. He's got a plasma mortar in here, which I often call snot launchers. It's one of the versions of snot launchers. The other one is in Faction 2. So this looks really nice. Excellent. Let's go test out his fleet to make sure that these Battlestar Galacticas are not troll ships. I highly doubt they are, but just to be sure, let's go take a look. Titans can be multi-faction. Yes, I do allow Titans to be multi-faction. It looks too slow. It does. So that's why we need to take a look at them all. So we've got there we go. The 12 colonies shall live. He has way too many ships in here. So that's the first thing I've noticed, because the tournament only allows up to 50,000 P, and he's got 84,000 P here. Unless I've done something wrong. Let's just take a look here. So each one of these battle stars are 34,000. So, we've actually found a problem with Admiral von Schneider's fleet. So I'm going to have to send him a note back, and we're going to go to our little, thing here, Admiral von Schneider. So, not verified. I'm going to do an asterisk so I know to send him a message back because his fleet is too big. We only allow up to 50,000 P. And let's just take a look quickly at the fight, just to see what that would look like. 12 colonies shall live. Can I do a Let's Play on Overlord? I loved Overlord. That was a fun game to play. I really enjoyed that. Hold on, what's going on here? Did I delete those? Hold on. What's happening? What's happening? Where is the Battle Stars? There's only supposed to be one Galactica, but there is... Hold on. I must have deleted them or something. Okay, one Galactica. There we go. One Galactica. That's fine. I wonder, maybe I might have made a mistake with that. I don't know. Hold on. Let's just do something really quickly here. So let's just import that fleet again. Oh, whoops. Back. Okay, so no, he was cool. It's all good. For some reason, there was 2 battle stars there. I thought there was supposed to be... I thought I saw 2 in his main fleet. But no, we're all good. We're all good. So let's kill this one and start this. There we go. The Battlestar's too big. Interesting. But we even have that mod on. That's weird that it wouldn't show up here. I actually... and there goes that error again. Oh my god. No! No! What is happening? Bugger. Yeah, but we do have the big ship mod on. So it, like the... yeah, that should work. Hold on. Let's just see here. Let's just go back. Sorry, just give me 1 second here, guys. 1 sec. The wrong mod. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Hold on. Let me just check. What's the right name of the mod, guys? There we go. Just give me a sec. I've got it here. Larger Max Arena... Okay, there we go. That's the one. Okay, let's go back and we'll add that one. and remove the other one. So larger, it's larger max arena. We'll keep this one on for the tournament probably. I don't have a problem with that because there's going to be people with ships that are 50k. So that's good. We've got that one on. Let's remove the other one. Let's remove this one because I don't need that one on. Okay, good. Let's get back to chat here. I'll make sure to turn off Steam. Okay, let's try that again. Let's close this and load up Reassembly. Weird. Okay, let me put the stream back on here so I can see what's going on. All right. And let's go to tournament and give that a shot now. You guys don't want me to put this on? Okay, I can turn that up for you. There you go. Ah, there we go. Excellent. There we go. Now we've got the Battlestar moving in. And he's moving fast enough. Yep, they only have to be fast enough to go from one side of the arena to the other in about a minute. And that's fine. He's moving along just fine. I would not consider that a troll ship. It's a big ship for sure, but I would not consider that a troll ship. And he's jam-packed full of weapons. He's got the engines to do the moving if he needs to, for sure. I don't expect them to lose against the carnivorous space elves at all. I'm surprised they're lasting as long as they did. Man, that's beautiful. Excellent. Well done. Okay, so we're good to go. I'm going to go back to my spreadsheet and we're going to put on verified. Good. Okay, so let's go. Who's online here that would like to see their fleet? I know Jonas is here. Let's get Jonas in here. Let's kill that. Let's go back. Go to the start, and let's take a look at Jonas's fleet. Clear slot. Yes. And, whoops, nope. Import. All right, Jonas, let's see what you got for us. I know Jonas likes to build Faction 3 fleets, so this should be a lot of fun to watch. I just love Faction 3 fleets. It just makes me so happy. New Uber Titan by Jonas193. Excellent. So let's take a close look at your ships here and see what you... Oh, stupid air. Are you kidding me? What is going on? What's wrong with reassembly? Hold on. The game's... Oh, okay, so the air's there. As long as I don't hit OK, it's not going to boot me out. Okay, so here we go. Exceeded max P, that's fine. Okay, so Jonas has a Faction 3. This is gorgeous for a fact. This must have taken forever for him to put on. This is crazy. So he's got some Tempests, he's got some Blasters. What else has he got here? It looks like it's layered, but it's not. I can tell it's not. It looks good. Yeah, if you look really closely here, but wow, look at those Tempests, man. You can barely see them with the green. That looks so cool. Hold on, let's minimize this for you guys. Excellent. I can actually turn that off. You guys don't actually need to see the spreadsheet. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn that off so you guys don't have to look at it at all. If you want to see it, let me know, but I'll just turn that off so that it doesn't pop up even when I look at it. Okay, there we go. Just checking chat here. Okay, so yeah, this looks really good. I don't see any reason to be alarmed here. It looks like it's all Faction 3 stuff. Look at this. Wow, this must have taken forever, Jonas. This looks great. Looks really, really good. What else you got here? So he just has 3 of those to go. So let's go take a look at those in the tournament mode really quickly to be sure that they are moving properly. New Uber Titan. There we go. See, it's automatically adding a ship for some reason. That's weird. Okay, so there we go. Start. Perfect. This is fun already. Excellent. This is going to take a while to make it through all 50, but I'm going to do my best. Given my current condition today, I'm going to see how... Wow, look at the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Faction 4 versus Faction 3 is never good. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jonas. I'm so sorry. We can't watch the end of this. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm going to turn off Space Elves. Let's put on something a little bit more non-threatening, like OCD Wars. We'll do that for future though. Jonas, you're good to go. Let me just mark you on my spreadsheet. Poor Jonas. I love your ships though, man. They look great. They look so good. Okay, verified. Excellent. And let's go back to the main screen here. Clear slot. Excellent. Okay, who are we gonna look at next? Radiological hazard. Let's look at yours. Whoops. I keep doing that. We're going to import. Yours is under Putal, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Putal. There we go. Oh. Keck Trollships Pootle. Oh my god. That looks like a troll ship. Yep, it looks like a troll ship. Let's take a closer look. Ah, that's amazing. Jonas? I always call him Jonas. Okay, this looks, hold on, that looks, what is going on? What is this? Hold on, let's take a look at his fleet here. Let's take a look at his whole fleet, just briefly. Oh, it's just one ship, 150,000 P ship. That's moving quite nicely, actually. It is a Faction 7 ship. Look at all those beautiful nukes. Does he have any, armor spikes all the way around? Okay, cool. But look at all those nukes. That's a nice big bank of nukes. Excellent. I don't see any layering visibly. We've got some obliterators, 8 obliterators, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nukes. Oh my god, I love this. This looks gorgeous. This is definitely a contender for the Sui Generous. That looks great. They look like teeth all the way across. That looks so good. Of course, we've got some plasma bolts in there, which is fun. Reactor, command core, looks good. I don't see any layering. Hold on, where's your engine? Oh, engines are everywhere. Crazy. That looks great, man. Yeah, lots of engines. That looks awesome. Looks great. Let's go see how he acts in a tournament. It's over 9,000. Yes, it's over 9,000. Tournament, let's take a look. Keck Trollship. Now, it's adding one. I don't know why it's doing that. Why is it doing that? That's really weird. Okay, let's do a start against OCD Wars. This should be funny. They'll just get nuked to crap. Oh yeah, look at him go. He's no troll ship, although he's upside down. Why is he upside down? Whoa, dude. Nukes away. Oh my god. Obliterators blasting the ships. Awesome. Nukes. Oh yeah, nukes are just clearing the path. Actually, the OCD Wars is doing surprisingly well here. Surprisingly well. How many? Yeah, wow, surprising. Anyway, you're good to go, so let's throw you up here, Putal. You are verified. Excellent. Good job. I like them. That's definitely a contender for the Sui Generous. All right, let's go back and load up somebody else here. Clear slot. Yes. All right. Import fleet. Who else is online? Jonathan, I might come back to you later, but I haven't loaded your stuff up. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's go, Pablos. What was your, hold on, just give me a sec here. Just let me check the, just checking my spreadsheet here for a second. Toxic T. Ah, there we go. That's right. I couldn't remember what your other name was. Ah, here we go. Excellent. Toxic T. Oh, that looks neat. Excellent. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the whole fleet here. Ah, Dutch guy. Yes. Dutch guy, I think you're in already. I'm pretty sure I put you in. Okay, so let's take a look at your ship. Oh, hold on. This is very small. Is this what you intended to send in? Toxic T? Where's the rest of your ships? Where's the rest of your ships? Okay, well, we'll check the legality here. So you've got some blast pulsars. Interesting choice. Containers? I don't know. Is this what you intended to send in? You've got containers here. Yeah. Hold on. Let's try to reload that again. I'm pretty sure I got the right one. Because that might not be legal if that's what you sent me. You might have sent me in the wrong one. Yeah, Toxic T. So I would double check, because this fleet is not legal, I don't think. Let's just go to the tournament here really quickly. Just take a closer look, see if it does anything different here. No, it's one ship at 1,237 P. It's got containers on it and stuff. This must be the wrong fleet that you sent me. So I'm going to set you up as not verified. Not verified, asterisk. There we go. Yeah, because you're not going to do very well in the fleet tournament. Besides that, we can't allow anything less than 45,000 P. So there we go. So send me in something. Send me in the rest of the fleet. You must have sent me in the wrong file or something. Okay, let's go back to start and let's see what else we can find. Clear slots. Import fleet. All right, so let's go back. Let's see who else we have here. Dutch the guy. Sure, let's take a look. Dutch the guy. There we are. Dutch the guy. Let's take a look at your fleet. 47 ships. Excellent. I mean, it's okay to have containers. There's nothing wrong with having containers on your ship, but there was only one ship at 1,237p or something. Okay, let's take a look at your entire fleet. Wow, look at those. A lot of scarabs and scythes. Interesting. They look very nice. They look very pretty. So what have we got here? So these, annihilators. Oh, cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Interesting. Interesting choice. One nuke in the center. This is faction 7, of course. And then armor spikes around the edge. And then, looks, I don't see any layering issues. No. No, looks good. Looks good. Interesting. Very sleek looking design. I like it. Okay, let's go back. Let's look at the scarab. Scarab looks okay. Looks good. Segments. Oh, interesting. So these just have 2 plasma bolts on them. Really interesting. I'm really curious to see how these will fare in the tournament. Let's go back to the tournament mode. Make sure that everything is kosher there. Tournament, and it seems to be adding a ship for some reason. Oh, maybe it didn't do it this time. Oh, let's just get rid of these guys. Excellent, and see how your ship. Oh, it did add a ship. Weird. Whoops. Ah, bugger. Okay, start. The armor is insane. Yeah, that looks really cool. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at those guys go. Oh, I love your little scarabs. They just move in and they start harassing the enemy right away while your main ships go in and then, of course, launch the nukes and rip them apart. Very aggressive fleet. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. That looks... Wow, you just cleaned up OCD Wars. You just wasted them. Well done. Excellent. Looks good. We're going to verify you. You are good to go. Dutch the guy. Let's find you in my list here. Dutch the guy, you are verified. Excellent. Looks good. Looks really good. All right, start. Let's clear that. Okay, and who else do we have here? Let's import another fleet. Bahamut. Sure, let's go to Bahamut. Excellent. Oh, did I not? Uh-oh. Bahamut, you did send me in a regular fleet, did you not? Yes, you did. According to my records, you did, but it's not here. Hold on, let me just double check my mail really briefly. Weird. Yeah, you did send me in a fleet. Hold on, I must have not put this in. So, flippin' good times. Save as. Desktop. Just gotta find you here. Reassembly. Bahamut. Oh, it's in there. But it's not oh, you changed the name of the file, that's why. Ah, Bahamut, you know better than that. Okay, so, you changed the extension on the file somehow, some ways. You don't, by the way, when you send me something in, you don't need to change the file in any way at all. Okay, so, I wonder if we just change that back. Let's edit, rename. I wonder if I just put dot. Hold on. Just give me one sec here, guys. There's a problem with the file itself. So it should be a Lua file. So I'm just going to change the name of it. Yeah, you don't need to change file names or anything for me. That's all good. .lua. Yes, let's try that. Yeah. So, Bahamut, you're going to... Really? Because that's weird. Unless... Hold on, it could be a compressed file still. Here, just give me one sec. Let me make one more adjustment to that. Because in that case, if it's compressed, it should be lua.gz. Okay, lua.gz. Let's try that. Yes. All right, let's try that. Bahamut. There we go. Flippin' good time. There we go. So yeah, it sent it to me. The files that you sent to me were changed. They didn't have the proper extension on them. We were able to fix it, fortunately. So let's take a look at your fleet. Perfect. Yeah. Well, just so you know, well, you guys, you don't have to change file names. You don't have to decompress the files. You don't have to do any of that. Usually I can figure it out if that happens, but that's okay. Wow, that looks amazing. Oh my god, that looks amazing. That looks so cool. Mega Flipper. So he's got one of these. Okay, so let's just see here. Exceeded max P, of course. This looks incredible. This is Faction 4, defense lasers, and drone launchers. Yeah, this is Faction 4, and modular guns. Oh no, is there modular guns? Where is it? Where's your modular guns? I can't see it. The color, I just can't see them. Are there modular guns on here? Ah, there they are. They're buried right in there. Cool, nice, very nice, very, very nice. Looks good. I'm gonna have to look closely here because it's very gray and it's hard to see everything, but it looks like everything's kosher. Protectors, look at all that power. Amazing. That is a cool looking ship, man. That looks really awesome. And then we've got some defense lasers. Looks like all of your engines are good. I don't see any layering. I don't see anything funky in there. It looks great. Good to go. All right, let's take a look let's take a look at his behavior in the tournament. It's a flipper, you say? Ah, neat. Okay, so let's take a look. Flippin' good time. Oh, let's remove one of those because we only need one. Perfect. Go back and start. Make sure it's not... It can't be a troll ship with all those modular guns on it. I mean, that in itself will cause... Whoa! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's really great. Definitely lead to a long fight. This would be really good against some of the single ship contenders. Look at that, just holy, you killed like 4 ships in like 1 shot. That is crazy. Hold on, we gotta watch this one more time. Fire, boom. Oh, ripped apart my little tinker toy. Aw, poor little tinker toy. That's awesome. Oh, I got a couple shots on him. No, the drones are gonna kill him. That is very, very cool. Very nice, Bahamut. You're good to go. Let me verify you. I'm gonna verify. I'm probably gonna have to change the file name on the Titan too. Okay. Might have a problem with my list here. Fine. Okay, good. All right, Bahamut, excellent. Looks great, man. Looks really good. I can't wait to see how ships deal with that, if they can deal with that. Okay, let's go back to our list here. Let me just check. Chat, hey, Spork, hey, how's it going, man? Sir, toxic Talon? Hello. Oh, it's snot ships. I love snot ships. Or ships that flips, you mean? Or you mean flipping ships? Yeah, they're kind of like a sneezing ship. Yeah, they go, achoo! Very cool. The Gobu, hello, hello. All right, let's go. So we're gonna check. Let's go to Splinters. Sure. I should put that mod back on. Oh man, my head. Oh, sorry, just give me a sec. Okay, we're good. Okay, Splinter, where are you? Splinter, let's take a look. Did you enter, Splinter? Did you enter in a regular ship yet? Let me just check my... You may not have, I don't know. Let me just check my... Oh, you haven't entered in a 50k fleet yet, so I guess we can't check you. Okay, so we've got Spork here. Let's check Sporks. Spork! Spork is a Spork, is a Spork, is a Spork. Okay, Hideous Neon Justice. Why is it hideous? It doesn't look hideous. It looks kind of cute. You know what, Spork? Your ships always have sort of that same general look to them. I actually like that. I like that about you. You sort of stick to the sort of the same kind of feel of your ships. That looks really cool, though. These almost look like lights in the... Is this the back or the front? I can't even tell. Let's take a look at your whole fleet here. So you've got Venti. You've got Venti. Starbucks. Sorry, it's all I could think of. A Venti and Tall. Oh, I get it. It is Starbucks. Venti, Tall, and Grande. Very, very cool. All right, let's take a look at your Venti. So Venti looks definitely like a single assault nuke ship with some plasma bolts. We've got some reactors there. We've got a command module, which looks good. I don't see any... Oh, Gauss beam. Let's just check something here. No, looks like you're good there. Gauss beams. Yeah, that's a weapon you don't see enough of. I love Gauss beams. I think they're really cool. I really like Gauss beams. For a second there, I thought that might be overlapping, but the game isn't considered overlapping, so you're good. Yeah, I love the Gauss beams. I think they're they're one of my favorite weapons for Faction 7. They make me so happy. Okay, you look good. You look good. Let's go take a look at the tall. All right. Lots and lots of plasma bolts. So these are your distraction, these guys. You definitely got them packed in there. That's good. No, it looks great. Looks great. Looks good, Sporky. Looks good. Let's take a look at your Grande. Command. Plasma. And a big old obliterator in the center. I love it. Again, this is one of these weapons that, I want to love the obliterator, but I can't because it misses far too much. Let's just double check that to make sure that's cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. You definitely got them packed in there. That's good. Perfect. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's go see how you perform in battle. Really briefly, save and quit. I hope you, yeah, everybody, there's still lots of time to make fleet for the up-and-coming tournament. There's still like a week and a half. I'm probably going to do another one of these test streams just to check things out. What? I keep doing that. I keep hitting escape instead of back. Okay, there we go. Start. Let's see how well you fare against OCD wars. The Tinker Toys. The nanoviruses. Oh, you get right in there. Awesome. There goes the nukes. Oh, shattered the fleet. Shattered the fleet with the first wave of nukes. They didn't stand a chance. Oh, man. Wow. Probably the fastest win we've seen so far. Good job, Spork. I'm pleased. I'm really pleased with your fleet. I can't wait to see it in the tournament. Wonderful. All right, let's verify that on my spreadsheet. Sporky! Verified. I can't do any duels between any of the contenders today. That because you might go back and want to change things, and then I can't do that. I can't do that. I will let you fight my fleets, but that's it. I can't, before the tournament, we can't have you guys fighting. If you guys want to fight on your own, that's your prerogative, but I can't do it from an official standpoint. I can't do that. All right, who are we going to look at now? So let's take a look at anybody else here that wants to see their fleet in action. Anybody else here that wants to see their, check yours. Go, Xerp. Yes. Okay, Xerp. Yes, let's take a look at your fleet. The drone dreadnought power. Cool. Let's go. Faction 1 already, I can tell. Is it one big ship or many ships? Ooh, very big ship. Ooh, reminds me a little bit of the Battlestar, but maybe a little smaller. What else? What have you got in this fleet here? So we've got all drone dreadnoughts and and hammerheads. 3 hammerheads. All right, let's take a look at your drone dreadnought. Very nice, very nice. Lots of asteroid engines. What's this? That looks interesting. Just looks interesting. Just the way you sort of snap those in there. Containers. So why? I need to know. Why would you add containers to one of these ships? I'm just wondering. Is it? What's the R capacity health? 2414. That's why. It's pretty good health. It's pretty good health. It's not bad. Then of course you've got your plasma cannons. You've got your little flat cannons. Oh, cool. I don't see any little antimatters or anything. Factories. So this must be. This is something that you would play in the. We're not doing resources, by the way. So I don't know if you need the factories, but I don't know. Whatever makes you happy. What is the health on a factory? Yeah, it's not that great. Looks good though. I don't see any overlapping shield projectors along the edge. Looks good. Let's take a look at your hammerhead. Railguns? Yes, railguns and plasma cannons. Interesting. So these guys are your distraction ships, I guess? Cool. Let's see them in action. Hold on. I want to see one more thing on the hammerhead here. Just wanted to check your drone positioning. Oh, that looks good. Looks good, my friend. Looks good. All right, let's go back to the tournament mode and check your ship's performance in battle. Test their metal. Drone dreadnought power. It's reduced. Whoops. Back. There we go. Start. See how well you fare against OCD. No resources in this tournament. No. Slow but steady. You know what? And they're definitely not trolls. It looks good, but slow but steady. Sometimes slow but steady wins these battles, you know? Especially with Faction 1. Faction 1, I mean, just the amount of armor that... the types of armor, too. The armor is really good on Faction 1. Oh, yeah. Slow and steady. You're just wasting them. Interesting. So these are all plasmas, eh? Interesting. Good, good, good. Good show. Looks good. You are verified, sir. Xerp. Verified. Perfect. All right, let's go back and see who else we can import. Clear slot. Okay, who else we got online here that wants to see their fleet? You want to make sure that your Titan doesn't crash your reassembly. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that we're gonna get a couple crashes while we do the Titan tournament anyway. I don't know. Oh, you want? We can do. We'll do some. Like we can do Dutch versus the insectoids later and stuff. I just want to get through as many of these as possible today. Let's just do one at random. Let's do Dank Drank. Let's check out Dank Drank stuff. Kyle's stuff. I'm interested to see what the Box Brothers. I think he was saying that he was finding it hard to make anything that was not a box. You know what? It's always a challenge. And you know what? Sometimes those box designs are the best designs. Looks very nice, very nice. All right, let's take a look at his. Hold on, let's take a look at his whole fleet. Okay, so he's got 3 different ship designs. This one looks different. Actually, no, they're all the same. Annihilating Poking Box, and we've got the Annihilating Poking Box on roids. Okay, let's take a look at the Annihilating Poking Box. Very straightforward, no layering, looks good. He's got Annihilators. Yeah, looks great. And then we've got... Interesting. So, he's only using Annihilators. Interesting. So, and it looks like his ships are very quick, so this might serve him well. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, and he's got a few furry missiles. I always call them furry missiles. Looks good. Let's just double check this here. No, that looks fine. Good show. Let's see how he does in the tournament mode. Save and quit. Yeah, I totally botched the beginning of this stream. You know what? It happens. It happens more often than not to me, actually. And you know, you try to prepare for these streams, but more often than not, I don't know. I missed something, and there it goes. Excellent. Wow. Yeah, that looks pretty, though. It does look really nice. Considering they're all boxy ships, they move quite nice, and they're actually quite effective. Even with just Annihilators on them, they're actually doing a great job. Look at that. Wow. Just ripping them to shreds. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we're going to... From here on in, we're going to throw on the Insectoids. I think the Insectoids are a little bit more of a challenge. We'll just do a quick one with the Insectoids. I just want to see how well he does against them. Because it looks like they're kind of similar in firepower, just in the way that they sort of... the Gauss Beams. I love the Gauss Beams. Yeah, I'm really pleased to see people using Gauss Beams. They make me happy. Sometimes they can kind of sneak in behind armor, too, which is kind of nice. Actually, any of the beams can, which is kind of cool. Yeah, kind of a balanced fight. We're not going to end that fight. Okay, let's go back. Perfect. Dank Drank, you are verified. Because I call them furry missiles, because sometimes I call shotgun snot launcher. I call the Bolsheviks, I call them schmutz launchers, and I call them furry missiles because that's just what I do. Because I make up names for things, especially when I can't remember the real name. That's when I start to call them funny names. Verified. Good. Let's go back. See what else we can find here. Clear slot. Let's load him up. All right, what do we got? We got, let's take a look at Bremy. He's been staring at me here. Ooh, that looks nice. Wow, that looks really good. Red Faction? Oh my God, Red Faction ships look so good. They look so good when they're built properly. Like, they can look so good. I think they're probably one of the most attractive of all the factions. Oh yeah, look at those. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's take a look and see what his fleet. So he's got 3 ships here. So we've got the multifunctioneller. Oh my God, that looks crazy. That looks nuts, man. That looks absolutely insane. Anti-missile lasers. Then he's got, of course, the Tempest on there. And then he's got, good. Looks good. I don't see any layering. I don't see anything funky. Looks great. Then we've got the what is this? Verfolger? I don't know. I think that's Swedish, isn't it? I'm not sure. or German, one of those two. So we've got, yeah, just basic lasers. Cool. And then anti-missiles. Nothing, I don't see any layering. I don't see anything funny. Good. Let's go to the drone werfer. That must be German. That must be German. Yeah, I'd love to do, I think we should do another red faction tournament because that was so much fun. It was basically just whoever shot first won. It was great. I really enjoyed that. That looks great. Let's go to the tournament mode. Excellent. Save and quit. Tournament. See, this is taking a while. I knew this was going to take a while, but that's okay. I'm having fun. I'm sick, so this is even, and I'm highly medicated, so it's even more fun for me. All right, start. Away we go against the insectoids. It's a coffee ship. Yes, Folgers. Folgers, a coffee ship. Those look so good. The problem is they don't get enough shots before. With good armor, actually. Surprisingly, they didn't get crushed immediately, but they are definitely, actually doing pretty good considering. Wow, I am super surprised. They are actually tearing into the insectoids. Tore them right in half. Wow, look at them go. Look at them go. Okay, I'm not going to end that fight because they did better than I thought they were going to do for a red faction. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, you are verified. Bremy is verified. Good show. Start. Let's go check out somebody else. Clear slot. After we're done some of this, we might pit some fleets against some other fleets, but nothing within this tournament coming up though. Would have to be something different. Like we might check out some of the Titans or something just for fun. Let's do, amazing. So he goes way back. He was part of the very first tournament that I did with the actual developer of Reassembly with Arthur Danskin. And he won that tournament. That was the first tournament that I think I saw Amazing win. We call him Amazing, but it's spelt Amazing, whatever. He makes pretty amazing designs. He's been designing ships as long as anybody. Faction 4 looks good. Let's check out. So we've got, oh, look at this. One little ship called a kill pod. With a protector, a defense, so it's just got a shield system and a defense laser on it. It's just one of them? Interesting. So that's just a distraction. And then the repeater, just make sure these are all the same. They look the same. Okay, let's take a look at this. Interesting, very simple, but elegant designs. Lots of engines. He can move, he can aim that nice big modular gun very easily. Some basic generators. He's got defense lasers. Interesting. So his shields, he's got a shield on one side, defense laser on the other. Same with this side. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if he's got enough power to run that big modular cannon. I guess we're going to find out. Let's go back to, just one second. I just want to look at that ship one more time. Really quickly, just take a close look at see the guys that have been playing this the longest. We have to look at their ships the most because they are the ones that are really skilled at doing the really fancy and perhaps not legal stuff. Not to say that Amazing has ever done illegal stuff in the tournaments, but just to be sure, he definitely has those skills if he wants to use them. Just like Camo 5 tournament. All right, let's throw him in against the insectoids. Let's see how he does really quickly. History repeats. Yeah, the fleet's even called History Repeats. So it is like an old fleet of his called Twin Balls, apparently. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Like, don't even have to get close. This is just a classic F4 skirmish fleet. Like, just beautiful. Look at this. They're able to keep forward motion or not blow back too far and keep a nice little skirmish range to the enemy. Just wasted the insectoids. Just wasted them. Didn't even stand a chance. Excellent. Amazing. You are verified. Very nice fleet, sir. Very nice. Okay, so let's take a look at somebody else here. Clear slot. This is fun. I'm really enjoying going through these fleets to see what people have put in the bucket. Let's go on to somebody new. Adam K. Sure. 41 ships with longbows. Big old longbows. Perfect. I like longbows. They're fairly fast firing too. I do really like them. Another one of my favorite weapons that we don't see enough of. Excellent. So let's take a look at his entire fleet. So unnamed. They're all unnamed spaceships. Are they all the same? I think so. I think they're all the same. Okay, let's take a close look at this. So just one big longbow in the front. I love it. I love it. Some, yeah, so the Arcus, whatever, laser, cool. Interesting. So lots of point defense, as well as a big longbow and a big old shield in the center, and that's it. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. But I wonder how well. I wonder if do the longbows have a little bit of blowback too? Wonder how well that ship will deal with that blowback. Interesting. Let's go throw that into the tournament and see how that goes for him. I'd love to pit I would love to pit everybody against the last contender just to see how they do, but we can't do that. I would love to do that though. All right, let's see. Adam K, I think his name is Adam K. Let's see how well you do against the insectoids. Look at those longbows. Yes. Oh, there is no blowback on them. Look at that. They're able. Maybe if there is a blowback, they're able to handle it with the amount of. Interesting. Interesting. 41 small ships with longbow shields and lasers. Waffles. Oh, this is Waffles. Oh, cool. I should actually change. I have him named as Adam K. I guess I'll change him to Waffles when I have a chance. But Adam K. All right, he's a returning contender. Verified. Excellent. Let's go back. Start. Clear. Let's load up somebody else. Anybody else? Oh, Lapaps now. Hey, Laps is here. Hey. No, I have not taken a look at your force yet. I knew you were going to be here. Camo 5 sold his soul to Satan. You know what? I haven't seen any fleets from Camo 5 yet. I'm pretty sure he's aware. Actually, I know he's aware of this tournament. I haven't seen anything from Camo 5. Maybe I insulted him enough that he's not coming back. I hope not, because I sure hope to see him. Laps, since you're here, let's take a look at your fleet, Laps. It's time. It's time to look at the LSN. What the LSN has produced for us. Oh my God. The Prime Arch of Orion. Prime Arc or Arch? I don't know. The Prime Arc of Orion. Oh my God, that looks amazing. That looks so cool. All right, let's take a look, Laps. Let's see how much you cheated. Need to take a drink of coffee. Oh, my head. Oh, my head is pounding. Oh, wow, that looks so cool. Laps is notorious for building some... Usually his ships always kind of have sort of the same look and feel to it, but this looks different for you, Laps. This looks very different for you. Let's take a look at your fleet in total. So you've got LSN Virivar. Let's take a look at these first. Oh, little tiny... Interesting defense lasers. And then what else? What kind of... Oh, yes. Little tiny modular cannons on them. Fantastic. Defense lasers. I don't see any drones or anything on this. You've got a couple shield generators. This is a new look for you, Laps. I've never seen this kind of design from you. This is very, very different. And Laps, do you never play F4? Laps, you never have F4 designs. What's going on here? I must be dreaming, because Laps never has F4 designs. Crazy. Okay, and so let's take a look at your Prime. Now, Laps is another person that's also very skilled and could try and sneak in some layering. I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would do that, but you never know. I'm looking at you, Laps. No, I don't think he would do that. But we got to look anyway. We got to check it out. This is very different for you, Laps. What? Whoa, that is a big modular cannon in the center. Holy crap. Look at this. Dun 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 dun. Very big cannon in the center. Ooh, I hope you can hold that sucker together. Wow. So he's nice and solid in the back here. Interesting design. I like it. I like it, but this is very different for you. So different. What? See, I never see Laps do stuff like this, but you know, Laps is maybe going for the kill here. Let's take a look and see how he does against the, I don't know, we'll throw in the arachnids. The arachnids go down really fast, I'm sure. Okay, let's, space arachnids. They will not last very long against an F4 fleet, I'm sure, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, let's reduce that by 1, perfect, and start. Yeah, poor arachnids. They've been, oh my God, that's quite the gun. Hey, but you can maintain forward momentum. That's fantastic. It didn't blow you back too bad. Whoa, ripping those, little bit of a spinny thing. Yeah, actually it's a little hard to control that cannon, even with all those engines on there. But yeah, you pretty much, yeah, you vaporized my fleet. Oh my God. Just look at that. He does a little spin. He does a little pirouette every time he does, every time he shoots. That's great. Sometimes he holds it together. Yeah, he's got the 2 cannons on the side too. If you're firing them all at once, I wonder, do you do a spin? Probably not, but the AI decides when to fire those. Excellent. You, sir, are verified. Good show. Lapeps now verified. Excellent. Good job. I can't wait to see these in the actual tournament. Super exciting. All right, so let's go. Let's check out somebody else. Thanks, Laps. Thanks for showing up too. I appreciate that. Whoops. Let's check out anybody else on stream that wants to see their fleets. Bahamut Laps copied my ship. I don't know. I haven't seen any ships quite like that. It looks a little bit more Battlestar Galactica, but F4. So that's interesting. Hey, let's take a look and see what Frostflight has brought us. Frostflight always has some interesting designs. That looks very bug-like. Age of Indifference by Frostflight. Well, the interesting thing, Bram, is you can build just a couple really good ships and then just duplicate it, right? You don't have to build you don't have to build all different ships for your fleets, right? You can just build like most people, well, this is a bad example, but most people just build 1 or 2 ships and then duplicate them. So you don't have to do, just to make up that full 50K, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships here. So let's take a look at all of them one by one. Oh yeah, pretty straightforward. No overlapping. Very nice, fits nicely. Hold on, let's just verify the weapons here. Plasma bolts, yeah, it looks good. Okay. Let's take a look at the Sandstorm. Not seeing any nukes yet, but we've got plasma bolts, lots of plasma bolts, and of course some slicer armor. I love it. I love slicer. I love the armor. The F7 armor makes me so happy. Got some. Is there a nuke there? There is a nuke there hidden underneath. Fantastic. Excellent. Plasma bolts. Got a couple drone launchers. Oh. Poof. So, Frostflight. Unfortunately, this fleet is not legal. This is what we call overlapping, guys. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's take a look at his other ships. But so far, this fleet is not legal. Oh, that's too bad. This is why we check, though. This is why we check. No, the rest looks good here. But you see, now I want to take a closer look, though, because who knows? Either way, this fleet is not legal. We are going to not verify Frostflight's fleet. It's almost a tongue twister there. Not verified. We are going to have to send him a nasty message. We're going to send him hate mail and say, you've got to redo it, man, because this ship is definitely not legal. And this is the first thing I found. But yeah, you can really tell. Poof! Frost! Oh, Frost, I'm so disappointed in you, man. All right, well, we know anyway. I'm not even going to throw him into the pit because there's no point. It's not legal. Okay, whoops. Right, that's fine. Okay, so let's move on. This is why we do the checking, guys. Ah, that's too bad. Frostflight, why? No, why would you do that? You're gonna get caught, man. Mind you, this is the first time I've really gone to any depth in checking fleets. Dexius, did you have... Dexius, hold on. No, says you have a fleet here. Just let me check the Dexius folder to see what happened. Says there's a fleet there, but it looks like he might have modified the file. Don't have to do that, guys. Never modify the file. Let's try that. Go back, Dexius. There it is. Infected Havanari fleet. Okay. Ooh, that looks neat. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, what does that remind me of? It looks kind of like Space Pirates and Zombies a little bit. It's infected, right? Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that looks wicked cool. Faction 1, obviously. Hold on. Is that Faction 1? Or is that Faction... Hold on. No! This is Faction 2, right? Yeah, this is Faction 2. Very nice. Don't see a lot of Faction 2 in the tournaments. And he's got big old snot launchers on here somewhere, or does he? I see heavy turrets. I think these act the same way as the Bolsheviks, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is just a bigger version of Bolshevik. And then I don't see a lot of Faction 2 in these tournaments, so yeah. Then he's got some, yeah, it's got, yeah, the big old missiles here. Don't see any layering there. Gotta take a closer look at Faction 2, because I don't look at Faction 2 as often. The Arcus station batteries, that's fine. But I love the look of the ship, though. I love it. It kind of fits with my OCD wars, doesn't it? Looks cool. What else you got in your fleet here? Mites. Very simple, straightforward, very fast forward-moving ships with a big old missile launcher in the front. Interesting. Very straightforward. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that's just, never mind. That's fine. Okay, good. Looks good, I think. Okay, so we've got infected. We looked at the infected dreadnought. Infected frigate. He's got seed launchers on here. So yeah, I mean, it adds to the effect for sure. This is definitely a contender for Sui Generis. I just love the look. It looks great. I love asymmetrical ships. It's just, you don't see enough of them. And I know it goes against the grain when you're building a ship to build something that's asymmetrical, but there's something really attractive about it too. Like, this looks really neat. This would fit perfectly in my OCD Wars fleet. Resource containment units, just regular generators, station batteries, station defense lasers, that's fine, that's fine. Anti-missiles, that's fine, yeah, that's fine. It's fine, that's fine, although I think he's missing an extra, you know, that's maybe not as efficient as it could be, but that's okay. That's not my job. My job isn't to see how efficient their ships are, it's just to make sure that they're legal. Looks good, awesome. Discard. I think that was it. Infected battleship, infected dreadnought, mites. Okay, let's go. I'm really excited to see how these guys do in tournament mode. This should be interesting. Let's throw them against, I'd love to throw them against Flaps's fleet, but we can't do that. We can't do that until the tournament. So actually, let's throw these guys against OCD Wars, because that'll be interesting. Start! Oh my god, that looks so cool. Those look way better than my OCDs. So is that just, it kind of looks like Space Pirates and Zombies too. It looks like the zombie ships. It really looks cool. You can see all the little veins coming out and stuff. That looks really neat. Very nice. Everybody's moving okay. No spinners. Fantastic. Let's get back. So, who was that again? Sorry, who was that? That was, Dexius. All right, Dexius, you are verified, sir. I can't believe that we found, I can't believe Frostplate. I wonder if we're gonna find any more. Interesting. Clear slot. Okay. Import fleet. Who else we got here? Anybody else online that wants this OCD, as in obsessive compulsive disorder? Yes, I built a fleet called OCD Wars because I was competing against the natural inclination to build symmetrical ships. Sudloo. Sure, Sudloo's a returning contender. Wow, that looks cool. That looks really neat. Neat! Nuking is fun. Nuking is a lot of fun in this game. Super fun. Yes, Gustavo. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, very nice. Some obliterators on there. So it's faction 7. I'm pretty sure those are obliterators. Yes, this is pretty. Wow, so this is a returning contender. Sudloo. Very nice. I love the look of the ship. It looks almost web-like. It's very neat. This is definitely a contender for Sui Generis. Gustavo, I will take a look, but I don't think I had anybody named Red Dedge. Or did you send me another fleet? Wasn't your fleet, Gustavo, aren't you hold on. I guess just give me a second. I'll take a look. So segment core hull. I don't see any layering in here. We got a regular command. We got plasma bolts. Looks good. Looks good. I have no reason to suspect anything's hinky there. So we've got the Plorkunas laser. Plorkunas nuke. Oh, I see. So he's swapping out the nukes for the obliterators. Where are the nukes? Am I just blind? I can't see them. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Looks good. I don't see any reason to be alarmed here. Looks good. Serrated hunter. So this is all their spiked armor here. Oh, that looks so great. These look awesome. I bet you these took a while to build for sure. Nope. Looks fine. Looks fine. Nothing. The engines look great. Yeah, looks good. Sudloo, you're good to go. Let's go see how you look in the tournament mode. Very pretty, very pretty. Oh, I can't wait to see these guys in action. I just can't wait. So excited. So Serrated Armada by Sudloo. Let's start that sucker. Tell you what happens. Tell you if anybody else failed the tests. Oh yes, hit him! Get him! Hit him! I'm talking to my guys. Oh, look at, they're just slicing through my ships. Watch this. Oh, no, he cut off the armor before he got to him. Yeah, but they cut up a couple ships like that. Man, that's actually pretty effective. And that's even before the nukes started to hit. The nukes are starting to hit now. Very nice fleet, Sudloo. Very good. We are going to approve your fleet for the tournament. Where are you in my list? Probably under S. So, verified. Excellent. All right, let's go back here and see if we can find somebody else. Okay, so let's take a look. Gustavo, so you wanted me to, or sorry, who was that again? That was, you wanted to, there was a problem with your fleet because the only, Gustavo's Pablos, I only have a fleet from Toxic T, like your Toxic T, right? And Toxic T was, there was only one ship in it. There was nothing there. And it wasn't even a real, like, it wasn't really it was only like 1,200 and something P. Let me just double check for you. Toxic T, this is what you sent in to me. J Nation, mini freight. That's all I had. And it's not really, doesn't really fit. I mean, it doesn't fit at all because it's only 1,200 P. I don't think you had another entry, did you? If you did, you gotta tell me how you sent it in because I don't see it here. Let's just go check out, let's go down to the bottom and let's check out Simple Crumb. Excellent. Oh, more Star Wars ships. I love it. The tournament is going to be a stream and then a video. Yes, it's going to be a stream. We're going to be streaming it live on YouTube. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Simple Crumb. Very nice. Oh, that looks so good. Looks so good. Faction 7. Excellent. Got some nukes in there. Got some little... Oh, let's take a look at... Oh, awesome. So I just love Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica ships. They just make me so happy. We'll take a closer look here. So we have, of course, it's Faction 7. He's got armor spikes all the way down. So I wonder, you know, not putting the armor spike right... Oh, he does have armor spikes in the front. Actually, it's quite thick with armor spikes. So even if he loses a bunch of them, it's still going to be pretty effective at slicing up the enemy. Very nice. I love it. If he gets enough forward acceleration and rams into people, that is. Then, of course, he's got just regular annihilators. Does he have anything else special here? I don't see any crossovers at all. Looks good. Looks good. Let's go back. Let's check his Imperial Star Destroyers. Hello. Oh, for some reason that didn't work. Weird. There we go. It's more... Oh, it's just got armor plate in the front. Interesting. Interesting. And I don't see any overlapping. It's got... No nukes, just annihilators on these guys. Okay. And then troll test. Interesting. Just 2 annihilators with some engines. I love it. I love it. Very nice. It's interesting. Some people are taking advantage of the fact that there is no lower and upper limit on ship sizes this time. So you can get away with doing stuff like this. Build a couple big ships and then have the rest really, really small. Kind of cool. I love it. Looks great. Let's go test them out in the tournament mode. Make sure that those ships move fast enough. I don't think there's going to be a problem, though. It looks pretty good. Let's start it up. Probably a stream like this, except I'm going to have a co-host, and it's going to be a lot more exciting. Today we're just, like I said in the description of this video, it's just basically clerical with explosions. It's a clerical stream with explosions. Very nice. Wow, just vaporized OCD. Vaporized it. Looks great. Looks great. You are confirmed, sir. Simple Crumb. Let me just throw that on my thing here. Simple Crumb, where are you? Simple Crumb. Verified. All right, let's go back. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's better than doing it alone. Usually, I mean, if I was gonna do this, I would normally do it by myself. So it's more interesting to show people what's coming too. And it might give people some ideas for building stuff. Who knows, right? Because you still have a week and a half to build some fleets. Anybody else online that wants to see their stuff? Oh, Driver 2900. I'm pretty sure I have a fleet for you, if I'm not mistaken. Driver 2900. Oh, that's amazing. Sorry, that's amazing. That's right. We've already been through your stuff. So you'll have to go back on the video to take a look at your ships are verified though. You're good to go. So let's take a look at Geodarian. So he was a young guy, I think, a young lad. So let's take a look at his fleet. He was. I hope he did a good job here. I know he's a young guy, and I know he's really excited about joining the tournament. So hey, that looks pretty neat. That looks all right. That looks like a pretty cool ship, actually. All right, let's take a look at what he's got here. So we've got Unnamed Spaceship, and then we've got TDK Death Cube, and then we've got Gauss Dranite. Oh, a big Gauss Cannon! I love the Gauss Cannon. As I said, I love the Gauss Cannon. I also think it's kind of a funky looking gun. That and the shotgun, I just love them. They're great. Okay. Looks good, pretty straightforward. I don't see, no, Interesting. Interesting, you know, not what you, I mean, some interesting Faction 7 stuff coming. Interesting. Unexpected, but looks more than legal, looks good, but a very unique design, something that we haven't seen before. Very nice. Let's test him out in the tournament mode. Okay, let's pop him out and throw him against OCD Wars and see how he does. I'm curious, like, without any heavy weapons on these ships, I mean, he's got a lot of missiles, I think. They're all missiles all the way down center. Oh yeah, look at all the missiles. Oh yes. Or drones, rather. I guess they're called drones with this faction. But yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, quite effective. Wow, surprisingly effective. Ripping them apart. Awesome. Mind you, you are fighting OCD Wars, so, you know, we can't expect too much. But very nice, very nice. I'm really pleased to see you as part of the tournament. I'm pretty excited. All right, so you're good to go. All right, let's go back to start, and let's verify Geo. I'm really pleased he was able to get a fleet in. That's wonderful. Verified. Excellent. Let's look at somebody else. Clear slots. Okay. Import fleet. All right. Who do we got next? Let's take a look at Eye of Adam, because he's right in my face. Children of Kos. Some stay Kosum by Eye of Adam. Okay, I will take a look at it in a while, Gustavo. I may not be able to check it today just because we've got a lot on our list right now, but I will definitely get it included, and even if I have to check it on my own, I will check it. But we'll probably be doing another one of, oh, why did I do that? That was funny. I'll probably be doing another one of these streams where we just go through and check ships, because people seem to be showing up and enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's better than doing it on my own because it gets lonely. This is lonely, kind of boring work by yourself, but with people around, it's kind of fun. I like that. That's cool. Very nice. Very nice Faction 4 ship. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. So are they all the same? A Great One's Rage. So they are all a Great One's Rage by Eye of Adam. Just, yeah, they're the same. Cool. All right, let's take a closer look. Interesting, interesting. I don't see any layering in there. That looks good. It's hard to see through all the shields sometimes. We'll just take that out. There we go. Now we can take a closer look. Does that fit? Sure, that fits. Sure. Awesome. I like, those are big modular cannons, man. Very nice. Very nice. Lots of lasers. Looks good. Looks good. Excellent. Let's throw you in the pit. Let's throw him in the pit. Wonderful. Tournament. Let's mix it up. Let's take out OCD Wars and let's throw in the Aldrovan, a worthy competitor. The Aldrovan is generally a little bit better. They're well-armored crystal faction against the Children of Kos. Furry missiles are so bad. I like the furry missiles. What are you talking about? I like furry missiles. There they go. Furry missiles. Yes, they're not great, but I like them because they're furry. The Aldrovan, I don't know if I had them up to 50k, but yeah, the big Aldrovan main mothership does pretty well. The crystal armor is substantial. Yeah, it looks like the fleet's legal anyway. That's all we need to know for sure. Looks good, looks good. There was only 9 ships in the Aldrovan there. Here, let's beef that up so that we've got 29, sure. Yeah, we'll make this a nice beefy fleet. We'll bring that down by 1. There we go. Bring this up. There we go. Perfect. All right, and who was that? That was, who was that again? That was Eye of Adam. Let's make sure we verify Eye of Adam. He looks good. Verified. Perfect. All right, let's move on. One by one, we're getting there, guys. Clear slot. We've only found, I found 1 illegal and 1 that wasn't, well, I guess we found two not legal. 1 that was totally illegal and 1 that just wasn't up to par. Heler, sir. Heler, sir is back. Yes, let's take a look at Heler, sir's creation. Wow, that looks like a Heler, sir creation. Holy crap. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's take a closer look here. Some nice big anti... This is Faction 1. Crazy. big antimatter cannons in the center there, as well as a whole bunch of just general dumbfire missile launchers, some burst lasers. I just got to take a closer look here because it's really scattered. I'm just going to take out the control here just to be sure, but it all looks kosher. Yeah, it looks good. I love that design. I love how you can do like these little semicircles with triangular parts. It looks really cool. I like that. Yes, furry missiles are faction. Aren't they faction 4? Aren't they? I might be wrong on that. Very nice missile launchers. Yep, nothing's crossing over. Just basic generators, antimatters, rocket launchers. Okay, all right. Looks good. It looks like it might have some layering, but no, it does not. Okay, so let's go back. Let's take a look at what else did you have here? Oh, missile probes. Yeah, see here once again they're using the concept of building a few big ships and then a lot of little ships for distraction. Pretty straightforward. That looks great. Fantastic. Let's throw them in the pit. In the pit. Tournament. All right, get rid of this guy. Let's see how you fare against Aldrovan. We have 53 submissions at this point, but there's still a week and a half to get some ships in. So yeah, you have lots of time. I think you might struggle against the Eldervan. The Eldervan just has a lot of missiles. There's a lot of missiles with the Eldervan. But yeah, well, actually they're doing more damage to the Eldervan than the Eldervan's doing to them. Perfect. Looks legal though. That's all we care about right now is just checking legalities. So perfect. That's Heler, sir. Let me just verify him on my list. Excellent. Perfect. Let's go back. Start. All right. We're working through these, actually. We're working through these at a pretty decent pace. Whoops. Except when I make mistakes like that. There we go. Import fleet. Let's take a look at... let's look at the shoveler. The shoveler has returned. He shovels, and he shovels well. The shoveler. And it does look like shovelers... sort of MO. That's another person, like I was saying about Spork, is that certain people produce certain looking ships, and this looks a little bit different than what we've seen from the shoveler. Actually, it certainly does. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, the shoveler's back. I'm always happy to see him back. He usually does faction 1. Big old plasma cannons in there. It's got some rail guns in there, of course. It's hard to see with that color, right? And it's got some antimatter cannons in there, and of course just your basic homing missiles. Very nice. Yeah, it's sort of a typical shoveler design, except he started to do some more fancy stuff with the front of his ships, which I love. Is that a mine launcher? It is! Oh, I love mine launchers. Oh, I'd like to see more of those in tournaments. Sometimes you can make them effective. Burst lasers. Cool. It's hard to see all the stuff in there. Let's just take out his command core just briefly so I can just take a look at his engine layout. Looks good though. Looks good. I wouldn't expect anything hanky from the shoveler, but then I wouldn't expect it from Frostflight too, so good to go. What else has he got? He's got silver, which looks fine, looks good. Some defensive cannons on there, and Kozilek's Predator. I think we've seen this ship before, or something, a variation of it anyway. Plasma cannons and some proton beams. Ooh, proton beams on one side, and then missile launchers on the other. Interesting design choice. I wonder how that's going to work in combat. Excellent. Okay. I shovel, and I shovel well. For those of you that have seen that movie, Mystery Men, love that movie. I just love it. Okay, tournament. Let's throw him in against the Aldervan. Aldervan's a little bit tougher to fight than some of the other. It's one of my better tournament fleets if I was ever to use my fleets in a tournament, which I wouldn't because my fleets are not built for tournament play at all. But the Aldervan are actually a little bit tougher because of that beefy crystalline armor. Makes them a little bit more challenging. No spinners. No, all those missiles right in the face. Those missiles don't do an enormous amount of damage, though, but they are eating them away. Wow, we might even win this fight. I'm not going to see the end of this fight because that's not what we're here to do. It is totally legal. Shoveler, you're in. Let me just verify him. Shoveler, the Shoveler. Verified. Perfect. Let's go back. Start. If we watch all of these fights, we're never ever gonna get this done. So we have to kind of take a look and then move on. Okay, so let's go armor fur 18. Sounds good. Ooh. That looks different. What is that? Is that a big fly swatter? Oh, I love it. Cool. All right. What the? Interesting. Interesting design. So it's faction 7. Whoa, it's hard to see. It's so white. It's so white. So this is armor for 18. Hold on, what other ships does he have here? Okay, so he does have some strike fighters, which look pretty straightforward. Yeah, pretty straightforward. And then he's got this thing. It's hard to see. But yeah, it looks fine. I don't see anything hanky here. Ooh, interesting. He's got it. So he's done some of these armor plates just on the inside just to make it look cool. I like that. I like that. I like when you're conscious of how your ship looks. It makes me happy. Command modules off center. Interesting. Then he's got a big old nuke in there. So it's kind of like this one. I don't know. We'll see. It looks like it's going to be fast enough. It's not going to be a troll ship, but what is the purpose of this other than to make it look like a fly swatter? Or I don't know. Interesting. All right, let's throw it in the pit. Throw it in the pit. Throw it in the pit. Save and quit. Tournament. And throw it in. Let's get away from the Elder Van. They're a little too tough, I think, for this. Because we want to see what kind of damage they can do quickly here. There we go. Carnivorous Space Elves are a good candidate for that. I didn't look at the size of the ship. I should do that before we go. Look at them go. So they're just fast. They're fast troll ships. That's what they are. They're fast troll ships. Interesting. They meet the requirements. They're fast enough. But there's a lot of armor to dig through. I don't know. We have to allow it based on the rules I set up. But they are basically big troll ships. That's what they are. Interesting. Based on the rules I laid out, though, they meet the requirements. They're fast enough. The question is, so I still, wow. Yeah, okay. All right. 50, yeah, so just a second. Yeah, so I think they're good. Yeah, they're good. Okay, they're legal. But yeah, I knew people were going to push the envelope on that one. I knew they were. I should have, I don't know. Maybe if we do this again, we might narrow down, like you have to have, your ships can't weigh a certain amount or something. But it's a manta ray. Thank you. It's a manta ray. That's what it looks like. I couldn't think of what it looked like. But anyway, there we go. Perfect. It's still legal. It's totally still legal. Okay, clear slot. But it's on the edge of where I've like, that's pretty. It's the spirit of a troll ship. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see how it does in the tournament. I have a feeling that even if a ship can move like that, then it's vulnerable to being killed. Duck cow. Sure, duck cow sounds good. Duckling's Revenge. Oh, Ghost Taker, you're here. Let's take a look at yours, Ghost Taker. Since you're here, let's take a look at yours. I'm just checking something. Okay, Ghost Taker, where are you? I'm pretty sure you entered in something. Yes, Ghost Taker. Ghost Taker's 101 defensive force. Cool. It looks like the standard Terran starter ship. I think he mentioned that in his email too. It looks like a standard Terran starter ship. That's funny. Let's see what you got. That's a standard Terran starter ship. It's a standard Terran starter ship with the antimatter and the two. Yeah, that's totally what it is. But interesting. So I guess he's got one of those, and then he's got some big old plasma cannons with little plasma cannons, some burst lasers. Of course, everything looks good so far. Where's your engines? Looks good. I'm gonna take out the command center just so I can see a little clearer. Looks fine. Looks fine. I don't see anything to be alarmed at. It looks good. I like how he's got his little defensive cannons arranged like that. That's cool. I like that. This is neat. So it's all firepower. This thing is all firepower. Very cool. It's got some plasma projectors on the side. Interesting. So I don't know what's the range on these. Just out of curiosity, 1400. Actually, it's pretty good range. It's pretty good range. And then he's got some proton beams in the front and burst lasers. So lots of lasers coming from this guy. Discard, and let's go to his Hinland class fighter. Hinland class fighter. Okay, Ghost Taker. So you've got some autocannons in the center there, and then some drone launchers. That's it. Pretty straightforward. No overlapping, I don't think. Let's just verify that. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Excellent. Looks great. Oh, you've got one more here. The Ghost Taker class Kraz class Corvette. It's all autocannons. And a couple railguns. Yep. It's big old railguns. So this is sort of your ranger, I guess, with some defensive cannons. Interesting. Interesting designs. I'm curious to see how this flies. It's cool that you got the interceptor in there too. Just for fun. You have a the default interceptor for the Terrans in there. All right. Is it only 39,000? Interesting. Interesting. I guess. I don't know. We'll just run it here. Drinking coffee. My head's starting to hurt again. If you're just tuning in, I am very sick. So if I'm missing stuff, make sure to... Oh, Michael Smith, we will test yours next. Yes, we will test yours next. Whoa, whoa, look at those. Wow, they're pretty slow. They're pretty slow. I think time has slowed down. Time has slowed down. Look at all of those. Has he got proton swords on there too, or is it just burst lasers? It's just burst lasers. That is crazy. So notice how time has slowed down. My computer is actually choking a little bit with all of the stuff that's going on. That is crazy. Wow. What? And hold on. What is the, what's the P on that? 39,000? I have a feeling this fleet is going to do very well. Anyway, you are verified, sir. You are verified. Amazing. Let me just verify you. Yes, verified. That's a pretty impressive fleet. It slowed down my computer right away. That slowed down my computer. Very cool. That's awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at Michael Smith here. Let's go back. Start. Clear slots. Yep. Any fleet in a 50K fleet that slows down my computer like that, there's something going on. Mind you, that's very cool. Anyway, so remove the interceptor. I don't know. He's got it there, so I'm gonna leave it there. It's illegal under 40K. Well, hold on. Let's just confirm that it's illegal. So because it's been giving me weird numbers. So hold on. Just give me a sec here. Let's import it properly. Ghost Takers. So now it's gonna appear at the bottom of the list. If we import it properly. Yeah, it is actually illegal. This fleet is illegal. So you are right. Thank you for pointing that out. Like I said, I'm a little fuzzy right now. So not verified. We're going to have him adjust his fleet. So not verified. His fleet is too small. It has to... Hold on. No. Wait a second. That's not 39,000. See, my head's totally fuzzy. That's 394,000 P. No. Sorry, my brain. Holy crap. Yeah, each one of these Ghost Takers, thank you. Sorry, guys. Each one of these Ghost Takers is 35,000 P. So he's going to have to adjust his fleet. It's not verified. Okay, so I will send him an email. Not verified, that's the third or fourth not verified that we found. To the jail! Yes, touch the guy. Busted, lock away, throw away the keys. Sorry, I saw 39,000. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, that is way too high. He's got a lot of stuff going on here. I wonder if... wouldn't have been for the Titan tournament either, because you can only have one ship for the Titan tournament. Whatever. So I will send him an email. A Ghost Taker. Oh yes, Ghost Taker's online here. He can change it and then send me the proper fleet. All right. So Michael Smith, let's take a look at what you've got. What was your alias here? Thank you for pointing that out, guys. Like I said, yeah, I miss things sometimes. Michael, where are you? Oh, that was Armor Fur. We've already looked at yours. Armor Fur 18. We already looked at yours, Michael. You are verified. We got you. You're already done. Yep. So if you want to see how you did, you'll have to go back a little bit. All right. Just let me one sec. I want to check something. Yeah. Yes, Laps. Totally busted. Awesome. Okay, so next, anybody else online that we can check here? Yes, ROL. Yes, we caught it. All right, so Sacrifice Gaming. Let's take a look at you. Remix. Excellent. Remix. Cool. The max P is 50,000 P. The minimum is 45,000 P. You can't go outside of that. All right, let's take a look. What do we got here? Is there any weapons on that? Oh yes, so there's got a couple missile launchers. What? It's just, oh, furry missiles! Yay, furry missiles! Yes, Faction 7 furry missiles, wonderful. Interesting, so that's all he's got on here is just 4 furry missiles on the edge. Okay, let's take a look at Shadow Monk. So he's got an obliterator, a nuke obliterator, and a nuke. Because if the nuke doesn't get you, the obliterator will. Annihilators, the engines look okay. No shields, interesting. Oh, he's got some ghost beams. Oh, yay, I love ghost beams. Awesome. That looks good. And Shadow Monk, unnamed. I think that's it. I think these are all the same. Let's just click on, yeah, 602, 7215. Looks good. Let's throw these in the pit and see how they do. Yeah, it's a nice looking, they're nice looking little ships for sure. Oh, what did I do? Did I hit the wrong button? I was not paying attention. Oh no, did I crash reassembly? Hang on. I'm gonna have to reload the program. Hang on. There we go. Whoops. It happens. Perfect. Actually, this is going fairly well, and I'm actually pleased that we found some fleets that aren't up to par yet. That way we can get back to those people and have them fix it. Although I'm going to be extra leery of people like Frostflight and his creations. Did I? Hold on, let's make sure that my Steam thing is off here. Yes. Okay, good. All right, let's get back here. Remix. Right, we're going to the tournament mode. I must have hit exit for some strange reason. I'm feeling, I need to redose myself with my medication. I can feel myself starting to get a little stuffed up again. What did I do? I hit the exit button. I think that's what I did. Hold on, let's just go back here. 50, hold on. You know what? I'm going to load this fleet properly here because sometimes they don't load properly. Hold on, who is that? That was, who was that? Just a second. Who was that? Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a little rough right now. Hold on. Who was that fleet? Just give me a sec here. Let's go back to the start menu. Does it say here? No. Clear. Import. Yeah, I don't remember who that was. Oh man. Was that Duck Cow? No, it wasn't Duck Cow. Let's check out Sea Hitler. Sure, let's check out Sea Hitler. We'll make it back to him. All right, Arachneon Blood Horde. Cool. All right, let's check him out. Arachneon Blood Horde. Excellent. What do we got here? So, we are looking at, whoa, a lot of proton beams, man. So, Faction 1, we got a lot of proton beams. Command module is okay. Big asteroid engines. And some shields. Let me just take off the core here. I just want to take a closer look. That's a lot of proton beams. These are all proton beams? Yeah, these are all proton beams. That's awesome. That's great. Discard. Let's take a look. See if there's any. Oh, Arachneon Knight. Blast pulsars. Oh, we don't see enough of these in the game either. This is the one that just explodes with stuff. I love it. Some defensive cannons, some auto cannons, and some flat cannons. Excellent. Other than that, looks good. Looks good. I don't see any reason for alarm. Arachneon fodder. So this is their fodder ship that just flies up, tries, and it's good defensive, lots of defensive cannons on there, auto cannons and defensive cannons, and then the Lunger looks good as well. These all blast pulsars, cool. We don't see enough blast pulsars. That's awesome. That's great. Okay, let's get these guys. Hold on, let's just check. It's very pretty, very pretty. The knights are very pretty. I like the. Oh, hold on. Did we see this one? Marksman? No. Burst lasers! We see a lot of burst lasers in the tournament. Some defensive cannons and a couple shields on there. Looks good. Looks good, though. This is going to be an interesting fleet. I'm curious to see how this one performs. Lots of little ships with good weaponry, or interesting weaponry, rather. Tournament. Let's throw them in. Let's get rid of Remix for now. We'll come back to Remix. So we have to reduce that by 1. because it automatically adds one of those ships when I do it this way for some strange reason. All right, let's take a look. Sacrifice Gaming, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will go back to Sacrifice after this. Look at him come. He's got his fodder ships hit first. Oh yeah, wow, look at those burst pulsars. Wow, we don't see, first of all, we don't see burst pulsars a lot in the tournament. Secondly, we don't see them to good effect. So, look at that. That's beautiful. And it's very pretty. I must say, look at all those proton beams. If they actually connect, they're gonna rip apart whatever's in their way. That is, there's that air again. That's okay. We don't have to give in to the air. Uh-oh, maybe we do. Bloody air. Why is Reassembly doing this? Bugger, come on. It gave me that same error again. Space-time seg fault, code, exception, access violation, flag 0, PC, za blah blah, za blah blah. Bugger. Yes, Lathrix does some good stuff, yes. I like Lathrix, he does good stuff. I'd like to see him do more than just From the Depths, though. He does a lot of From the Depths, which is... I like some of his other stuff. I'm not big on watching From the Depths, but, you know, I like his stuff, though. He does good stuff. He's got a great voice. His voice is fantastic. Okay, so let's get back to where we were here. So, Archnean Blood Horde. Let's throw... Oh, we already threw that in? Okay, so you, sir, are verified. Just give me a sec. And let's go back and take a look at Sacrifice Gaming, clear slot. Import. Oops. I might have to take a break here. I'm starting to feel stuffed up again and my head's starting to hurt. So let's take a look at Sacrifice Gaming and then I think we'll take a break. I'm going to have a little snooze and maybe I'll come back and do more of this today. Oh, right, Sacrifice. We looked at Sacrifice already. We just need to throw him into the tournament. I like From the Depths, don't get me wrong, but I like a lot of things, and his channel's become a lot of From the Depths right now, and some of the stuff, I like some of the other stuff that he does too, and I'd like to see more of that come back, that's all. Tournament. Sacrifice Gaming Remix, throw that in there. 50,000, that's fine. We just removed that top ship, and then he should be good to go. Excellent, let's do a little... All right, there we go. Just tiny little ships. They're so small. So, there goes the nukes. Yeah, just nukes and obliterators. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I think eventually he's going to win this fight. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Mind you, I have troll ships in here, which are totally illegal. My ships are illegal. I will do one more. Let's verify him first. Let's go Sacrifice Gaming and verify him. Sacrifice Gaming is verified. Let's do one more, and then I'm gonna take a break, maybe have a snooze, then take more medication. Reassembly gave me the air again. What is going on? Reassembly is just acting so... I hope this doesn't happen during the tournaments. I need to look into why this is happening, because this would not be good for the tournaments. I'm trying to close it here, guys, just so you know, because it gave me another error. See, the game's getting sick. The game is sick, too. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. Hey, Xenos, you know what? Let's do Xenos. Xenos is here now, so we can check out his stuff. Reassembly. Okay, let's do this. My ships are illegal. Yes, I have a couple troll ships in that carnivorous space elves fleet. So let's check out Xenos' ship. Clear slot, since he has arrived. Import. Where are you? Reassembly. Xenos. There we are, Xeno 6666. Faction 7 it looks like. Yeah, every few minutes, actually it's kind of random. It just happens at random. Cool. Interesting. It looks like layering, but it's not. It's just that nuke. All right, let's take a closer look at all of your fleet here. So we've got the Test Anti-F-15. Big old nuke in the center. Loves it. I loves it. Just want to double check that. That looks okay. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, good. No layering. Looks great. And let's go back. Rammer. Very much a rammer. Look at all this spiked armor. I love it. Oh, these are going to cut through ships with some annihilators. Looks good. Looks good. Excellent. And test anti. And these are spacers, I assume. Now, the spacers have to be able to move, and yeah, I said spacers are okay. It's one of those ones that I question, but if they're flimsy like this, I don't have a problem with it. Does it have a weapon on it? It's another thing. I think things like spacers and stuff should have weapons on them. That should be a new rule, I think, for the next time to go along with the movement rule for troll ships. They should have a weapon on them. That way they actually do something other than just sit there and be a target. You know what I mean? All right, but it's fine for now. It's fine for this tournament. Did we look at the Stinger? I don't think we did. Ah, yes. A couple of missile launchers in there. Looks good. Interesting design. I love non-symmetrical designs too. Very nice. And I think that was it. Stinger 18, rammer area glitch. And test anti-15. All of them look good. Let's test them out in the tournament really quickly. Throw them in the pit. In the pit. Boom. And produce the first one. And away we go. Nukes! Michael Smith, I'm pretty sure I checked your stuff. I will go back and take another look. Oh, did you see them just cut through my troll ships? They just rammed right through them. That was amazing. Oh, that was so good. They just cut them in half and then nuked them to finish them off. Beautiful fleet. Love it. Michael Smith, let me see what I have for you. Michael Smith. Oh, let me verify this first. Hold on. Who was that again? Yes, that was Xenos. Yes, sorry. I definitely need to take some drugs and have a sleep. Medication, not drugs, but medication. All right, Michael Smith, I have you. Let me just take a look at your stuff here. Michael Smith, are you Armifer 18? Michael Smith, here, let's go to your stuff here. Or go to what? Hold on. Desktop, reassembly. Is this you, Armifer 18? Is this you? Because we did this. If not, then let me just check my email logs. Michael Smith. Hold on. Michael Smith. So, hold on. Knights of... Hold on. My Skype. I'm not going to my Skype. Why would I go to my Skype? I'm not going to my Skype. I have it all in email. Just give me a sec here. I'll find you. Just give me a sec. Because if I've got you in the wrong spot, I want to be sure that I get you moved, because that wouldn't be good. Michael. All right. So Michael, you had. Here's your ships. Oh no, yeah, that's a different fleet. Okay, so something went wrong. I got you in the wrong directory. Just give me a second here, Michael. Give me 1 sec. Armor for... Well, I don't know how that happened. I think I got a couple of these mixed up here. Insert. Okay, let's get you moved into a new row. That's weird. I don't know how that happened. Those were Armifer ships. I'm pretty sure. That is Armifer. This is Armifer, for sure, 100%. But Michael Smith came in with a different ship, so we're going to get that switched out right now. And we'll take a look at your ships now. If you guys just bear with me here, we'll get that all fixed up. It's good actually that we catch stuff like this. So new folder, Michael. Oh, I've already got a folder for you. That's weird. Oh, weird. I just had you listed incorrectly on my spreadsheet. That's it. That's all that happened. Not a big deal. Michael Smith. Let's get you copied here. Just bear with me, guys. Paste and paste. We will delete that Armifer. I'm going to have to check that one. As well as Bahamut. Okay, so Michael Smith, let's test out your ships. So we actually have we have a folder for you. Ooh, nom nom nom, 44 ships, cool. All right, let's take a look. Oh, actually, sorry, let's go back to the start one. Let's do it this way. It's just easier, clear slot. Import, nom nom nom. That looks cool. Oh, cool. What is that? Oh, that's a faction 4, I think? Oh, that looks so cool. What? No. What? That's faction 7. What? Hold on. Hold on. What? Hold the phone. That is crazy looking. That's madness. That is absolute madness. Oh my god. What? Is there? Oh, there is. I was like, is there even weapons on here? This is all spiked armor. This is crazy. Let's just check for her layering. It's hard to tell with all this going on, but this looks insane. Hey, no, you need to stop spamming the channel, please. Please stop spamming the channel, because I can't see. Okay, I'm gonna have to send you on a timeout. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. I can't see what's going on. I can't see what's going on when you do that. Just a timeout. You can come back in 300 seconds. This is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. This is all spiked armor. I wonder if this thing's going to be able to move fast enough. I guess we'll find out. So more spiked armor with some side engines. This is completely unique. Is there any weapons on here even? I am not seeing any weapons at all. These are just ships that fly up and slice up the enemy. This is insane. There's no weapons. It's all spiked armor. Crazy. Geodarian, we did test yours. It was great. Your ships look really good. More armor spikes. This is nuts. There's no weapons on these ships. So I am really curious to see how these do in the pit. Let's give them a shot. Crazy. We're not going to be able to test your ships right now. I'll be back later. I'm going to take a little break because I'm very sick right now. But we're going to come back after we've tested this fleet here, and then we're going to do some more later. Just because doing it all in one session is just too much right now. I'm really sick. My head's pounding. I need to take a little break, take some medication. Wow. If these guys ever get to the enemy, see, they're fast enough. I wonder, these little guys, so they only move to side. Look at that. It's almost like playing Brick Breaker with giant. They're just gonna consume them. Watch this. Oh. Yeah, we'll check the P limit here in a second. Often when I import them from the other side, look at that. Oh my god, that's insane. Hold on, let's go back and fix the fleet side. So what happens when I import it from the other side is it adds one of the first ship. So if I take that, it'll be perfect. Yeah. So just to prove it to you, so if we go like this and we add it. Oh, give me the air. Give me the air. Ah, bugger. Yep. Game locked up again. Guys, that's a good place to call it for today. Or for now, anyway. I'm going to be back. Give me like an hour and a half to take some medication, get a little bit of rest, and come back. I'm very sick right now, but we will be back today to do some more. We still have a long way to go until we've gone through all of these. Michael Smith, you are verified. Your ships are good to go. No, your fleet size is fine. Your fleet size is fine. It's an error on my part. When you import them in the regular game and then put them into the tournament, it automatically adds an extra one to the first ship, so it messes it up. But your fleet is fine. So I'll be back. Give me like an hour and a half. I'm gonna take some medication, get some water, have some tea, maybe have a little bit of lunch. Try and settle my head a little bit, and I'll be back and we'll do some more. Okay, guys? Thanks for joining me for the first part of this anyway. Super fun. And yeah, we did find some illegal ships and we found a couple illegal fleets. So this has been, in my opinion, successful and entertaining at the same time to verify with you guys rather than all by myself. So we will see you in give me about an hour and a half. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Reassembly Tryouts and Inspection stream for Reassembly Tournament number 11. So I am back after a short little break. I've taken some more medication. So I'm probably even dopier than I was before. So one of the things and welcome back to everybody, especially for those of you that waited. For those of you that waited for me to have my break and stayed in the chat the whole time. You guys are like my heroes, man. You guys are great. So, one of the things that I noticed during the break is that my spreadsheet was all messed up. And the reason I was getting people confused with one another is because I had some things that I did a sort, and I didn't sort everything on the spreadsheet, and it just messed everything up. So, it's all good. It's all good. I've got it all fixed, but sometimes I do screwy things, especially when my head's so bunged up, whatever. So anyway, medicated deluxe equals fun deluxe. I don't know about that. I'm like all over the place. I'm forgetting things. I'm not watching carefully. That's why I have you guys here to help me out. Because if I didn't have you guys, honestly, this would be an absolute disaster. Oh, you're leaving. Oh, that's too bad. Well, welcome back. Who do we have here? We have, let's start from the top. I believe we've got Admiral von Schneider here. Welcome. Zergod Master, hello. Gustavo Pablos, welcome. I got you all sorted up. Sorry about that, man. My spreadsheet was all messed up, and I kept missing your fleet, and your name was under somebody else's name, but I got it all fixed. It's all good. So we'll get you. We'll test your fleet out right away here. Radiological Hazard, hello. Bahamut. TNT Jones, hello. TNT Lords. Daniel Dark. I don't know if I need sleep. I've tried sleeping. I've slept so much in the last 48 hours. That I don't know if I could sleep anymore. The problem is my head is it's like somebody took a bunch of cotton balls and shoved it all up in there. And if I wasn't on some of the medication, like this morning when I woke up, I could not breathe at all, and it's caused my head to just start pounding, and it's just. And I think I got a little bit of a flu. I've got aches and pains. Yeah, I'm a mess. I'm a total mess right now. But that's okay. That's okay. And Alexander Quarrel, hello. Orange, hello. Dominic Delia, hello. We've got some new people here. Geodarian, hello. Viking Gaming, hello. Guiji, I think that's how I pronounce it. Hello, Core. We're getting some people coming in now. Perfect. So, for those of you that missed this morning's stream, I will show you what we are doing. So we are inspecting ships for the up-and-coming tournament to make sure, first of all, that they're legal. The ship designs are legal. They don't have any layering. They're using just one faction instead of multi-faction, and that the ships, there's no Trollships and there's no spinners. So those are the key things that we're looking for. And I'll give you an example. Same thing I did this morning. I made a mistake when I was doing this morning. It was so funny. I actually had another screen up and nobody could see what I was actually doing. And I've been a mess today. A mess all day. Hey, it's Harbin Plays. Hello. So, this is what we're looking for. So this is a design this is the same thing I showed this morning in case you were here this morning. So this is a design from Camo 5, who he entered this into. Camo 5 is the notorious Camo 5 that wins all these tournaments, or not all these tournaments, but he's done well to say that lightly. So this was actually an entry from him to the Titan tournament, on July 28th, something like that, of last year. And it's a good example of all the things you can't do for this tournament. So let's start with layering. You will notice at the back of his ship, all of this little mess here that it's hard to identify what's here. This is all engines. So this is layered engines. This is something that's a big no-no in the tournament. So if I pull this out and I go, poof, look at that. Look at now all the engines. Yeah. So you totally can't do that. Second on the list is see all the cores that he got in the ship? Yeah, so he's using the cores for extra energy. You can only have one core on your ship. This is a no-no. You cannot do this. The next thing, this is, at first glance, you might look and say, oh, that's a modular cannon. So this is a Faction 4 ship, right? However, he does have Faction 2, a Faction 2 scattergun, and a Faction 2 unobtainium strut on here. So he's using multi-faction parts. Next on the list is, so this ship is just a menagerie of all sorts of things that you shouldn't do. Next on the list is he's got layered underneath of the modular cannon. He's also got parts underneath of the cannon to hold the structure stable in case it gets hit. So this is a perfect example of all the big no-nos. Now we have found one or two serious issues with a few of the ships in the tournament already, and I'm hoping that we don't find any more, but it's always exciting to find them too. So I'm hoping that we don't, because I'd like it to be legal all around. So anyway, let's go out of here. So that just to give you an idea of what we're looking for the actual ship designs and things that you can't do for ship designs. Let's go back to our main menu. Sir Fortnite, hello! Yeah, I may be a mess, but I'm your mess. Well, thanks. Aw, that's so nice. That's so nice. Did I say good morning? I might have said good morning. I'm so sorry. But it's actually good afternoon for me now. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon for all of you guys that are all around the world. For the most part, I think we had most of the people that we had on this morning were from overseas because they're on the opposite time zone. Everybody else in North America is working except for me. I'm sitting here checking ships. What can I say? Okay, so let's get back to business here. So let's go back. I will bring up my spreadsheet briefly here, and then I'll turn it off. I'll just show you guys where we're at. Where's my spreadsheet? Actually, I think we will just add that. Outputs. Just give me one sec here. Source screen. And we'll just throw that in there like that. Perfect. Now you can see my spreadsheet. I'll make that a little bit bigger, and I'll show you where we are so far. So with every person that has a VF beside their name, we have verified their ships and they're good to go. Anybody with a U or a U question mark, these are ships that we need to look at still. Anybody with a not verified and an asterisk means there's a serious problem, and I'm going to have to send them a message and tell them to get their act together and resend in their ships. So as you can see, we still have quite a few U's to go through before hopefully we can get most of these done today if I stop talking and actually get to work. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of where we were. So we're going to go, and I'm going to do this now alphabetically just so I can keep track of it a little bit easier. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to do Gustavo's. I'm probably mispronouncing your name and butchering it. Just give me one sec here. Let's make sure that I'm saying your name correctly because yeah, that's important. Gustavo, yeah, your name's Gustavo, yeah, because I messed his up this morning and I want to be sure that we get his out of the way. So let's turn this off for now. So let's go load up Gustavo's stuff. Let's clear the slot. We're gonna load up Gustavo's. Perfect. And we'll take a look at his ships. Yeah, I messed up with his this morning and I was confusing him with something else, but whatever. This is Gustavo's. Perfect. Hey, Steam Cyborg, I have yours on the list now, so hopefully we'll have you in today. All right, so let's take a look. Reborn to nuke everything. Yes, of course. I remember this morning when I had Steam blocking the screen. Yes, how could I forget? Anything, yeah, it was super embarrassing. Yeah, this morning I had the Steam page over top of everything else and nobody could see what was going on. Okay, let's take a look at your fleet. So you've got the little nuker here and you've also got the Obliterator. You've got artillery. Oh, you've got a whole bunch of different types of ships. All right, let's take a look at the little nuker. These are obviously Faction 7. He's certainly got some armor spikes up here, of course. And then he's got some annihilators in here. Yep. So I'm watching to be sure that we don't have multi-faction stuff in here too. A couple nukes, that's cool. And definitely looking for overlapping stuff. Now, every once in a while I'll pull something off and just check to see if it fits back on. Like that does not fit back on. So this might be a case of overlapping, slight overlapping. Yeah, so see, this is actually a problem. Gustavo, I hope you're watching this. That's what I would call overlapping. If I can't just snap that back on, that would be overlapping. So you might want to take a look at Little Nuker and maybe adjust him a little bit. I hope you're watching still. You were on here. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal, but it's still overlapping. Or whatever you want to call it. And I still can't allow that because I can't put that part back on. So yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything else looks okay, but I would take a look at those engines. You might have to make them a smaller version of the engine or put them in a different location. But yeah, that doesn't work. So let's take a look at some of your other ships here. I know it's not a huge deal, but if we can't allow even the slightest little bit of overlapping. Okay, let's just check your engines. Engines look okay on this one. And then you got a bunch of annihilators. Of course, you've got some plasma bolts. Got, I think that's all you have on this ship. It's a neat little ship. It's like a little fish. I like it. I like it. It's cool. And then you've got not a rocket. It looks like a rocket. It totally looks like a rocket. Hello, Warriors Unite. Hello. Oh, you're welcome, Geodarian. I usually mispronounce everybody's name, so the fact that I pronounced your name correctly is actually a wonder. It's a wonder. It's a total wonder. Okay, so we've got some obliterators on here. It's wonderful. So it's not a rocket, though. It's not a rocket. Do not mistake this for a rocket. And yeah, so everything else looks good here. Let me just take a closer look at that. Gustavo, Gustavo, and I'm glad you're back. I just wanted to point out one little issue with layering. I don't know if you even noticed this, but this is a little bit of a layering issue. I can't put that part back on, so I would take a look at these engines and maybe give that a little bit of a tweak because I can't allow that any layering like that, I just can't allow. I'm not even sure how you pulled that off, actually. Did you do this and then this and then this? Yeah, that doesn't work either. So yeah, it's still considered layering. So for your little nuker, you're gonna have to make a slight adjustment to your little engines there. Discard, and let's look at the spammer. Hey, bros with potatoes, Jason plays. Hello, how's it going? Splinterman is back. Excellent, and reassembly seems to be working better. We were having trouble with it this morning. It was being finicky, but I noticed that Microsoft or Windows was installing a patch, and sometimes that causes problems with things. So I did a full shutdown, restarted everything, and everything looks good now. So this looks okay. You've got a bunch of furry missiles. I love furry missiles just because I like to say furry missiles. There, this looks good. I'm not gonna put this into the tournament test until you've adjusted those engines, okay? So I'm going to actually mark you on our spreadsheet as not verified. Just let me get back here, Reg. Okay, so not verified. And well, hopefully I'll see another fleet from you with that, just that slight little change that needs to be made. Okay, let's get back to business here. Let's do another one. Let's clear this. Now, normally we'll be testing them with the tournament mode too as well, just to be sure that there is no Trollships and or spinners. It's okay, Gustavo. It's okay. I'm sure that's a super easy fix. That was obviously I could have I mean, it's not really a big deal, but it's still layering and I can't allow it. You understand. Okay, let's get back to business. Now, where are we now? So, Gustavo, I've got you marked down. So let's go after. Let's take a look and see what Callum Steel has built. And I put a question mark there because I wasn't sure which of his fleets were which. So let's go back here. Callum Steel. Dragon Strike. Oh, I like the name, Dragon Strike. That's cool. Is a legit fleet? What? No, Gustavo's is not a legit fleet because he has some layering. So as soon as he fixes that, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's an easy fix. We did see a serious issue of layering this morning. When for our first stream, there was a serious one that we actually had to, I have to say no. Absolutely no. That one with Gustavo is not really a big deal. All right, so this is obviously lots of faction 7s. Let's go in here. So, oh, it's got all sorts of different types. Ah, Callum Steel. Yes, Callum Steel is famous for building sword designs. Let's take a closer look at the Hurricane. Hurricane engines look good. Lots of nukes on this sucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nukes. Oh my god, that's insane. That's a lot of nukes. It must be a heavy ship though. I would think. I don't know. Looks good. All right, let's take a look at Troll Popper. Wow. Engines look okay. Lots of spikes. So this is a ramming ship, obviously. I don't think it doesn't. Oh, it does have 1 nuke on it and a lot of engines. Okay, looks okay. Looks all right. I don't see any issues with that. Excellent. Let's take a look at Cali Noodle. Yeah, so this I remember this ship from some of our 8000p Dreadnought tournaments. Great little ship. Great little ship. It actually did pretty well if I remember correctly. Let's just check this. Yeah, see, I don't know. That's actually a little bit of a layering issue. Other side is the same way. Yeah, so he's got a little bit of layering here. Oh, that's too bad. Callum Steel, we just got, okay, I'm gonna make a note of that because I don't think he's on the line here. So I'm gonna have to send him back a note saying he's gotta make a couple adjustments to, what's this ship name? Cali Noodle. So not verified. Cali Noodle has some layering issues. Okay. Good. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to verify this fleet either. Let's take a look at the rest of the ships just so I know if there's any more issues here. Stream is December 10th, and the last you can get ships in to me up to December 8th. December 8th is the cutoff, where I will not allow any more ships after that point, so I have time to verify whatever ships are sent in at last minute. So you have until December 8th to get me in your ships. Yeah, lots of annihilators. Yeah, lots of annihilators on that one. That looks good though. Wee Johnny! It's a wee Johnny! Yeah, he's good. He's good. And that's it. Yes. So, unfortunately, Cali Noodle is, Callum Steel is not verified either. Yes, you must have your fleets in by December 8th. December 8th at the absolute latest. I will not count your fleets if it's not in by December 8th because I still need time to verify them. Okay, so we're going to take a look at somebody else now. So unfortunately, we could not verify his fleet. I'm going to have to send him a message and say, you've got to fix a little thing. It sucks, but, you know, we got to keep it legal. Got to keep it legal. This is the first time I've really done a close look at people's fleets. So but this is also the first time I've said no layering, too. So I've, you know, in saying that, I've got to, you know, enforce that rule and make sure that I look at everybody's stuff. So who are we looking at now? We're looking at Comrak. This guy right here. Oh, hold on. Let me take a look at the files to be sure that something didn't get renamed or something. Yes, it got renamed. Don't rename your files. If you export your fleets, do not rename your stuff. There's no reason to rename them. Silly people. Okay, let's go back. I can usually fix it without, there we go. I can usually fix it, but there's no reason to rename your fleets. Core, in answer to your question, the most popular factions for tournaments, but doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be a winner. Whoa, this thing just won't stop moving. Is Faction 7 and Faction 4 are usually the most popular factions for tournaments. And then Faction 1's up there too. But those three are at the top. Okay, so we've got Blade, Scythe, Sword, Spine. Wow, these are all different, or are they the same? I think a lot of them are the same. But let's take a look at Blade first. This looks like his biggest one. These is definitely a melee fleet, so it's all armor spikes. Look at that. All armor spikes and no weapons. Check layering. Layering looks okay. Which faction do I think is the best? That's a tough question. Like I said, I think Faction 4 and Faction 7 are usually, not always, but usually at the top of the list at the end of a tournament. So I don't know if you just these are all, but they're all kind of the same. Like there's a different P count, so maybe different engines. So all of these travel at different speeds. They're slightly bigger and smaller. So sword. I don't know why I always have to say sword, not sword. No layering. There's none of that stuff. But yeah, they're all this is kind of neat. So this is a total melee fleet, and so far it looks completely legal. Spine. Yeah, that looks okay too. No layering. Yeah, there's no weapons in this fleet. None whatsoever. Cool. Okay, so let's go throw these guys into the pit and see how they do. So now we get to see and make sure that there isn't any troll ships or spinners, which I don't think there's going to be here. I don't think that's going to be a problem with Comrac's fleet. Let's throw them up against the Void Raptors. We haven't seen the Void Raptors for a while. All right, let's do this. Can we get a Doritos? Hell yeah. All right. So his is a complete melee fleet. So all of these ships, all they got to do is touch the enemy. However, the Void Raptors here is also a melee fleet, although maybe not as heavily armored as these guys. And I have some nukes in there too, but it looks like they still took care of them. I don't think I actually. Yeah, hold on. Let's add some more Archaeopteryx. Bring this up to par here. So this is one of my old fleets from one of my old series. Perfect. But yes, Comrak, you're good to go, so we don't need to check that anymore. I'm going to verify your fleet. You're good to go. It'd be interesting. I love fleets like that. It's so much different than, oops, there goes my alarm. So different than most of what people do. I like that. So verified. Yay, we got a verified one. Verified. Perfect. And let's get back to business. What is the fleet on the main menu? Sorry, I'll go back and check that for you. So, which fleet? This one? Is this the one you're talking about? This was an old fleet from kind name, No Name. His name was No Name. It's his origami fleet, and I just loved that. Sorry, I just got to take a quick look at this. This ship is probably one of the most dynamic, interesting ships I've ever seen in all of Reassembly. I mean, I've seen some really amazing ships, but this one for some reason I love it. It's just such a cool looking ship. It's a big troll ship, so it can't use it for this tournament anyway. But yeah. His name is No Name or Kind Name. I don't know if he still plays this game or he's still part of the community, but yeah, it was pretty cool. But I keep it on my main because I was so impressed with it. It almost looked like veins or something running through there. It's just so cool. Hey, Rick Veenbergen! Boom Lover. Hello, Clear Slot. Let's get back to business. Who's next on my list? We've got Duck Cow. Cause why not? Duck Cow. Let's load him up. Import. Back. Duck Cow, where are you? Duck Cow. It kind of looks like a duck and a cow. I can kind of see that. Yeah, doesn't that look cool? Yeah. Hey, Hey, yeah, no, it's good to see you here, Rick. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It does kind of, it looks like a duck. I kind of see the cow, but maybe he's got another ship here that kind of looks like a cow. So the bread-fed fighter, Duckymon. Let's take a look at him. Oh, he looks great. I love this. So these are Eddie Matters, of course, Faction 1. Let's pull out the core here so we can take a closer look. Oh, look at all the burst lasers. Oh, this is going to be a brutal ship. All those burst lasers and some shields. And then we got a big old plasma cannon in the center there. And then we've got... See, this kind of layering is fine. If you have... This is fine because I can pull this off and put this back on. That's fine. And it builds the drone afterwards. That's totally okay. Totally legal. I don't see any other layering here. Look at all these defensive cannons. I love it. I love it. It's got a couple missiles on there and some schmutz launchers. I love schmutz launchers. They're called plasma mortars and Bolsheviks, but I call them schmutz launchers because why not? That looks like a fine ship. That's going to be interesting. All those burst lasers, that'll be cool. So let's take a look. So that was Duckymon. This looks like it might be the same ship. No, it's different. He's got torpedo launchers in the front and some plasma cannons. Everything looks okay. It looks very similar. Otherwise, it's a much smaller ship. But yeah, that looks good. Webbed foot. Let's take a look at him. Very simple. Straight up. Yep, that's fine. Perfectly fine. And then Tucky Momo. This one kind of looks like a cross between a duck and a cow. I can kind of see that. I don't know. Can you see the cow in there? I can kind of see it. Needs a couple more legs, I think. Well, he's kind of, I don't know. It's got the bullshit or the schmutz launchers in the center there. What do we got here? Oh, shield protectors, of course. Burst lasers. Yeah, it looks okay. I don't see any issues. Let me just pull out that core here for a second, just to be sure. Yeah, that looks good. Looks good. No layering. Good. Excellent. Ah, wonderful. That's neat designs. I like it because it looks kind of cool. I think these are all the same now. Okay, let's throw these in the pit and see how they do. I don't think we're going to get any spinners out of there or troll ships, but it's important for us to check. Oh, let's keep the Void Raptors in there. Yeah, when I pull them, when I pull them this way, it always adds one ship right at the beginning. Or at least, I don't know where it pulled it from. Hold on, let's just import that properly and see what happens. There we go. Pull that, go all the way down. Actually, let's go back here, kill that, and then bring that in there. Perfect, 50,000p, excellent. And let's run them, see what happens. Start against the Void Raptors. Splinterman checking for troll ships, spinners, stackers, 400,000 P fleets, which has happened, and I almost missed it. I was like, 39,000, that's too low. No, it was 390-some thousand. Their fleet looks great. Yeah, looks good, looks good. Look at all those burst lasers, man. You get that many burst lasers together, like, that's pretty awesome. So you, sir, are verified. Duck Cow, you are verified. Excellent. See you in the tournament. All right, moving on. Get back to the main screen here. I've had a lot of fun with this. If I wasn't so sick, this would be like the best time ever. Oops. Hold on. I didn't need to. What am I doing? I'm talking instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sick right now in case you haven't heard, but I'm quite sick. So who are we looking for now? We're looking for Duke Slayer. Duke Slayer. There we go. Seeing Eyes. Ooh, that looks interesting. Ooh, very nice. Hey, Arjav Mala. Hello, welcome. Very nice. Oh, very cool. That looks like Faction 1, maybe? Let's take a closer look. Yeah, that's Faction 1. It's different. This is different. Hold on. I need to see what's going on there. Let's pull out that core. There we go. Yes, so yeah, we got some square shield projectors. We got some missile launchers. I might have to double check those launchers. No, it doesn't look like they're crossing. Looks like they're okay. Yep. Let's just to be sure, we'll pull one out, pull it back in. Oh, actually, no, it'll work. It'll work if you do it. Thing is, to do an arrangement like this, you have to pull them all out and put them back in with the core out. But I don't consider that layering. See, now notice how the missiles don't show up, and then I can put this back in now. So that's totally legal. That's totally legal. You can overlap missiles. That's fine. Overlapping engines and stuff and other blocks is not fine. Now, I mean, there may be parts that I'm missing because I'm not pulling apart each and every ship entirely, but I think for the most part, we're catching all the big stuff. Okay, let's check what else we got here. So we've got Silver Bullet Distraction. So these are his distraction ships. Looks okay. Looks okay. Hold on, let's Z that. Yep, we're good, we're good. And Seeing Eye, Duke's Lair, so that's it. So let's go throw these guys in the pit and see how they do. Maybe we'll throw them up against the Insectoids. That seems like a much more interesting fight than the Void Raptors. Let's do that. So we got that, and we've got, where are they here? Seeing Eye, and then we'll have to reduce his top ship like so. There we go, start. I like, you know what, Terran is still a worthy competitor. I think Terran is right up there in the top 3, I think, still. Just because it has so much versatility. There's so much you can do with Terran. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, look at how they sort of gang up on one of those mothers. Fantastic. So, yeah, they're not spinners. They are spinning, but they are not what I consider spinners. They're turners. They're slow turners is what they are, but they are not spinners. So we're good to go. You are verified. Duke Slayer, verified. Excellent. Excellent job. Nice looking fleet, too. Okay, Ghost Taker. Yes, so let's get back. Ah, wonderful. This is actually a lot of fun. It's much more interesting to do it with you guys than to do it by myself. Okay, import. You take a secondary fleet. What? Did you try to find out? Sorry, I'm just checking the chat here. I don't know what he was talking about. All right, so what are we looking at? We're looking at Ghost Taker, right. Okay, Ghost Taker, where'd you go? Did we look at Ghost Taker? Oh, right, he resent in his fleet. Earlier on today, it was at a couple 100,000 or something, or it was 397,000 or something. He's sent it back to me now. And it's legal, he promises. So these are the same ships that we looked at before. Pretty brutal ships. Like, these are all proton beams, and then he's got a bunch of burst lasers in there. He's got plasmas and some schmutz launchers. Oh, these are brutal ships. Really brutal ships. Even some, what are these, plasma projectors on the side? You don't see that very often in a tournament, like plasma projectors. Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of the fleet ships. I don't think they've changed since the last time, but just to be sure, yeah, this is a little antimatter ship. Little defensive ship, and then we've got these guys, the corvettes with some rail guns in there, some antimatters, and everything else looks okay. I think I checked this before, but just to be sure, it looks okay. Yeah, looks good. Perfect. Okay, let's throw these guys in the tournament and see what happens. So much fun. Ghost Takers, let's get these guys out of here, and it automatically adds one ship for some reason. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. No! That's not right. Did I might have imported the wrong fleet. Just give me 1 sec here, guys. I'm gonna double check this. It's still too big. I don't know. It might have been my fault this time, because he did resend it to me, and then I might have screwed it up. Because that fleet is way too big. Just give me a sec. I'm going to my email. I'm gonna bring in anything from Ghost Taker. Might have been my fault this time. Probably was. Gotta find his last email here. So, reworked fleet. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna delete what's in that directory and put in... Huh. Wouldn't it be funny if he sent me a bigger fleet than last time? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's go, let's kill this, and we're gonna import Ghost Taker. There we go. All the way down to the bottom here. Ghost Taker, defensive fleet. No, it's wrong. He must be looking at the numbers wrong like I was. He's got 496,000 P. No. So I have to not verify. I have to put that back on the not verify list. And I'll send him a message saying, nope, no good. Try again. It's 50,000, 45 to 50,000 P, not 450,000 to 500,000 P. So not legal. Boop. I took some meds. I had a nap. I had a tea. No, I've been drinking tea because coffee and my medication is not working well for me. So let's get back to business. Thanks for asking, though. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. Clear slot. 8 hours of sleep. You really should get 8 hours of sleep. You know, when I was younger, I mean, I don't know, I could go for days without any sleep. It was crazy. Okay, we're looking at Guigi. Guigi? I think he's here. I think he's on stream right now, so that should be interesting. You get to see your fleet. That's fun. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Death Ace, 19 ships. Death Ace, perfect. Okay, let's see what you got. Hey, Casper Fox, how's it going? Raymond, hey. Surebot, by the way, I didn't say hi. Hello, formal hello. All right, let's get in here. All right, so we've got Death Ace, we've got Interceptor. Yeah, we got a few here. So we'll take a look at Death Ace first. So what have we got here? We've got Faction 1, another Terran. Let's pull out that core so we can see what's going on. Can't hide it from me when I do that. Haha. Let's see. Oh, it's still very pink. Hard to see. Lots of shield projectors in here. I can't really tell what these are without hovering over top of them. They are actually plasma cannons. So I'm going to have to pull them out and put them back in just because I can't tell if things are overlapping or not. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks okay. It looks good. Yeah, see, again, I can't really see that. Okay, good. Good. Let's see. Oh, it's got proton. See, I can't. Oh, couldn't even tell that was a proton sword. Thought it was a shield generator. I love it. I love proton swords, by the way. They were so good in the smaller ship tournaments. Remember those? I don't know if you guys remember those. The proton swords were the best. He's got a harvester on here. Interesting. I don't see any layering, but like I said, it's kind of hard to see with this color mash here. But I think he's good. I think it's good. Okay, so good. We know what to look for now for these guys. Guigi. There we go. I pronounced it correctly. Death Ace. All right, let's pull out that core. Take a look here. Yep. It's that solid pink just makes it impossible to see what's really there. What the heck is that? Oh, that's a plasma cannon. Oh, that's great. It's got plasma projectors in here. Not that you can tell. That's funny. This would be one of the ships that I see during the regular tournament, and I look at it and go, I have no idea what he's using. I have no idea because you can't tell because it's all kind of mashed in there. Shield projectors, he's got a big old asteroid engine in there. Doesn't look like he has any layering issues, so that's fine. Good. Would you like to ask me a question and you want to know if I will answer you? Well, that depends on the question. Is it a personal question? Is it a dirty question? Because I'm not answering dirty questions here. I'm just kidding, by the way. Yes, I will answer your question. Maybe. I make no promises. Okay, this looks good. No layering here. Looks good. You've got all single faction stuff. Good to go. Good to go. Excellent. Medium. Oh, you've got all sorts of different. Look, you got tons of stuff in here. So, Killing Bee. No, let's go back. Mini Freight. So this looks like your campaign playthrough ships, which is fine. That's totally cool. Yeah, factories and containers. Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, you got a mine launcher on there. I like mine launchers. Fantastic. Heavy fighter. Pull up. Where's the core? There we go. Another factory. A factory on a heavy fighter. Very, very cool. Sorry, I'm just checking. What are those? Do I still play airships? I haven't played in a long, long time. I was kind of waiting to see where the game goes. I know there's been a lot of updates since the last time I played it. I'm just going to double check this. No, that looks fine. I think you're probably good to go here. Heavy carrier. We will check your carrier. Pull out your core. These are fine. Oh, I see. You've got some inside engines on the center of gravity. Interesting. So those are for lateral movement, I presume. I wonder how fast this ship moves. I wonder. It's not a lot of forward thrust on the ship. I hope it's fast enough. It should be. It should be fine. Okay, so let's go throw these guys into the pit. You got lots of different designs in there. Interesting. So let's go to tournament and throw them in. Death Ace. Reduce that by one. And you're good to go. Start. There was some pretty creative. This is very creative. I really like that big battleship. That looks very cool. Wow, look at those proton swords. No, those are proton beams. They have to be beams because they're straight firing. So we must have proton beams as well as proton swords. Yeah, it's got proton swords firing from him and proton beams firing from the big ships. Yeah, just wasting my insectoid fleet. Well done. Oh, just 1 second here, guys. My phone's ringing. Just 1 second. I'll just let this play while I answer my phone. Just give me 1 sec. Sorry about that, guys. It was a lovely Lisa calling. Yeah, very neat looking fleet. I would consider that fleet for the Sui Generis, for sure. We've got some really good entries, but I would definitely consider that for Sui Generis. Okay, I think you're good to go, so Gigui, is that how you pronounce it? Gigui, you're good to go, so you're verified. Verified and in the tournament. Now we're on to Heatagon Dragons. Let's go back. Do you remember when you were giving away Reassembly? Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah, the developer had actually given me 10 copies to give away, which was kind of fun. That was a long time ago. I won't be giving away Reassembly copies, but there will be random Steam keys for games being given away with this particular tournament, which should be fun. And of course, don't forget, there's going to be buttons and no, we're out of hats. Buttons and a t-shirt too. So Heatagon, we're looking for Heatagon Dragonstalker. Ooh, Plague Death, very nice. Ooh, that looks neat. Oh, I did turn my mic on. No, I answered your question. Do you remember when you were giving away Reassembly? I answered your question. What question? Was there a different question? I thought, yeah, I think I answered your question. Okay, so we've got another faction one. Very dark, hard to see. Let's pull out that core. So this is Plague Catalyst. How big is the ship? This is it's an 8,000 P. Oh no, it's not an 8,000 P. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look in a second. Okay, so let's just take a look here. It looks okay. It's hard to see when... Oh, mine launchers. I love it. I love mine launchers. They're just not utilized enough, and it's hard to utilize them properly. We got proton swords. We got some big plasma cannons. We got little plasma cannons and some flat guns. Pretty straightforward, pretty straight up design, but it's interesting. It's interesting. So instead of doing a cube, you did a diamond. Very neat. Okay, so let's take a look, see the rest of your fleet. So you got Plague Catalyst, you got Plague. Let's take a look at him. Geodarian, I butchered your name. See, I told you, I will, no, that's a different guy. Geodarian, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but, you know, that's what I do. That looks fine. Plague, these all Pox. There's another one. Ooh, burst lasers. I love burst lasers. Fun stuff. Just tiny little ships with engines in all 4 directions, which means they're going to be highly mobile, hard to hit. Let's throw them in the tournament and see what happens. If I miss a question, guys, or if I miss something that you want, that you've said that you really think I need to hear, say it again, because I only sort of glance over at chat every once in a while, so sometimes I miss things. Okay, let's make sure that these guys aren't spinners. I don't think they're spinners, though. I just think they're highly mobile. Yeah, look at this. Highly mobile fleet with a lot of little plasma guns and burst lasers and stuff. Very fun. Oh, that's really cool. Neat. Hard to see them, though. Hard to see exactly what's going on when it's all kind of, you know, low shades or dark shades like that. Very cool. Excellent. So you sir, are verified. Verified. Perfect. Let's go check out Iceborne. Neat. We're seeing some cool designs. We've seen so many cool ones. Whoops. Oops. We've seen so many cool ones already today. Let's go back here. Let's clear that out. So we still have, I don't know, like 20 to go, something like that. Quite a few anyway. Import fleets. So let's look at, what is it again? Hold on. Ice. Whoops. Not Eye of Adam. Ice, baby. It might, oh, there it is. Icemorn. Okay, infrared by Icemorn. Ooh, purple. Very purple. I would, if I made a Borg-like fleet, you would laugh out loud, or roll on the floor laughing if I made a Borg-like fleet. Yeah. Well, there is actually a faction called the Borg. So did you mean like the faction Borg or like a Borg? I was thinking about doing, this is Red Faction, is it not? This is Red Faction. Oh, I love the Reds. Oh, I love it. I love it. You know, this is the 3rd or 4th Red Faction entry that we've seen so far. That is great. I love these guys so much. I love them so much. I'm going to be doing a Faction 3 playthrough pretty soon because I love the designs. The stuff that you can do, like, to make these pretty is amazing. These, the Faction 3. So I'm looking forward to that. Destroyer. So this one's a little bit different. Yeah, I don't see any issues here. No, that's fine. Looks good. Looks good. I just love because everything's kind of on an angle with the red faction. It just their designs look so neat. Okay, let's throw them into the tournament. Perfect tournament and infrared by Asmore. There we go, and away we go. I apologize in advance to infrared for what's about to happen. Oh, maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of... Hold on, did I screw up on the faction there? Is that... Maybe that's faction... Oh, yeah. It's crystalline, you're absolutely right. It is crystalline. I never see crystalline in tournaments, ever. It is absolutely crystalline. It looked a lot like Reds. You're absolutely right. My apologies, guys. Wow, that is crystalline. Holy crap. I was like, why are they not dying? Wow, that's amazing. I never see crystalline in the tournaments. Oh, that's fantastic. Be nice. You know, you can be nice, guys. I missed it, okay? I missed stuff. That's why I have you guys here, is to catch that stuff. Perfect. Anyway, you are verified. Verified. Excellent. Icemore, fantastic. Verified. And on to Jacob Calhoun. Yes, there was same shapes in there as Reds, so you know I missed it. I didn't expect to see. Whoops! I didn't expect to see a crystalline because we never see crystalline in the factions, and I'm surprised because crystalline, you know, they're pretty tough. Import fleet, and let's do Jacob Calhoun. I'm allowed to make mistakes, by the way. All right, Jacob Calhoun, let's see what you got. All right, so we got faction 1 for sure. We got some proton beams in there, some plasma cannons, some proton swords. Excellent. Let's just check your engines. Engines look okay. Perfect. Good. Let's see what else you got. All right, Colossus. So that was a Colossus design. Let's take a look at the Brawler. So you got a big old burst laser on top there, cavalry. You've got some railguns. Yep, railguns and plasmas and burst lasers. I don't see any issues here. Looks like a pretty straight up build. Very nice, very simple. Sometimes these simple designs are often the best. So, you know, you can't really sneeze at them too much. Goliath. All right, big old plasma cannons. Those are the big ones. Couple containers. Interesting design choice. And an off-center asteroid engine in the back. Cool. I don't know, it's just interesting design choices. Actually, it's totally non-symmetrical. I love that. It's totally non-symmetrical. That's fantastic. Admiral von Schneider, your Titan is... Oh, your Titan is crystalline. Yeah, because I looked at your fleet this morning. It was definitely faction 1. Yeah, so your Titan, I haven't looked at Titans yet. I'm actually looking forward to that, but it won't be today that I look at any of the Titans. This is good. Let's go to the tournament and throw them in and see how they behave. But I'm sure they're going to be fine. These ones look totally fine. Interesting, the asteroid engines are a little off-center. Actually, the ships are totally partially non-symmetrical. Some of them are symmetrical, some of them are not. Looks like we got good movement. It's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, look at those protons. Proton beams just digging in. Love it. Love it. Chew them. Kill them. Fantastic. But that's an interesting fight. I have some bigger ships than his, but I mean, the armaments are very similar. But he's kicking my butt, of course. Because that's not hard to do. Perfect. Jacob Calhoun, you are verified. Verified. All right, Jonas, let's go back. Okay, hold on. Didn't we do Jonas already? I'm sure we checked Jonas. Yes, verified. Yes, verified. Lightning JC, who just got his entry in today. Let's go take a look at Lightning. I don't think he's online, unfortunately. He was earlier, but I didn't have his stuff ready. Actually, he didn't have his stuff ready. So, yeah, that's that. And import fleet, Jonathan Champion. Lightning JC, here we go. Helenskia? I don't know. I can't pronounce that. Let's see what he's got. Hey, Strike Beast, how's it going? There we go. Wow, that is some ship. Holy crap. It's obviously faction 1. That is, that is amazing. That looks so cool. That looks really, really cool. So hold on. How many ships has he got here? So this one here is 19,000. Cool. Wow, this is going to take a second to look at this guy. That's amazing. Wow, that looks so cool. Where's his core? Let's pull that out. There we go. And start taking a look to see if he's caught any anomalies. I don't think he would risk that, though. He knows that I'm checking. He saw how thorough I was this morning. I miss a lot, though, sometimes, obviously. Obviously, I miss things. But I have been catching most of the issues. Looks good, believe it or not. But this is a neat-looking ship. It almost looks like... It looks very alien, but I don't know what to compare it to. I don't know if I have a basis of comparison for this. Look at his little tiny engine just to make his pee or something, like to get the right amount of pee or something. That little tiny engine right at the back. Interesting. What has he got? Proton beams in the back. Fantastic. Neat. And lots of proton beams all over the place, actually. It's got them kind of scattered so it shoots in every direction. Big antimatter. Yeah, big antimatter. Neat looking ship. I'm pretty impressed. It looks very creative. Okay, let's take a look at these little guys. Sort of that same motif, which I love. I love that when you build a whole fleet and they all sort of have that same kind of look. I really like that. Okay, good. And just gotta make sure these are all... This one is different, but I think I'm probably pretty sure. Interesting choices to connect parts with guns. Interesting design choices, but it does certainly make an effect. Oh, he's got mine launchers on here. Woohoo! Cool. Yeah, looks good. Let's take a look at these little guys. Yeah, they look okay. They look fine. Yep. Neat fleet. Some asymmetry there, too. I love that. Love that a lot. Looks good. Just double check this. Yeah, looks good. Excellent. I think that's it. I think that we've got them all. I think we looked at this one. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Excellent. Let's throw them into the pit and see what happens. That engine makes one louder? What? Fleet that was 3 fleets ago with dark green design probably had plasma cannons in the middle stacking. The fleet that was 3 fleets ago, dark green design. Do you remember who that was? Dark green design? I don't know. Let's throw JC into the fleet thing here, and then we'll have to move one of those. Hello. There we go. Yeah, I don't remember who that was. Oh, bye, radiological hazard. See you later. Bye. Neat looking fleet. Wow, look at that. That looks so cool. ABS, do you remember who that was? Can you go back and check to see who that person was that had... Oh, wow. Insects kind of chewed on you. Sorry about that, JC. But he's definitely a contender for Sui Generis, so very nice. Three fleets ago. Yeah, I don't know who that was. So if you could... Sorry, hold on. Let me go back. Do you remember who it was, though? Let me just go back. Give me one sec here, guys. Sorry I missed your messages, guys. I just, do you remember who it was, though? Okay, so let's verify JC. And let's just go back at, was it Jacob? It might have been Jacob. Let's take a look at Jacob's here. Whoops, bugger. Clear. We should be able to note, or we should be able to tell just from looking at it. Was it JC Cahoon? Let's just see. Nope. Who was about 3 ago? So Icemorn? No, Icemorn was the other one. Heat again. Heat again. Okay, let's go back and check heat again. Sorry I missed a message, guys. Sorry. Alright. You saw that there was stacked? I didn't see anything stacked in here, but let's just take a look at this. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything stacked in here. Maybe it was a different one of his ships? Because all that looks good. All that looks good. Okay, let's go check another one. Was it... No, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah, if I miss a message, just, you know, keep spamming chat until I catch it, if it's important like that, because guys, I don't see where we've got it's absolutely better to be safe than sorry. I totally agree. If you see something, whether you're not sure or you're sure, just let me know, because I'd much rather go back and check to be sure than to find out later that we slipped something through. So thank you very much. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's go back. Perfect. Save and quit. Start. Clear. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, actually. If you see something that you think looks enky, that's what you guys are here for, because I might miss something. It's not unheard of. It happens all the time, actually. We're going to import... who is this now? This is... Light Shadow Fox. Light Shadow Fox should be down here. There we go. Hammers of War. Ooh, sounds good. Non-symmetrical. I love it. Lisa butchered your name? Okay. I don't know that Lisa... Lisa butchered your name? Okay, I don't know about that. All right, let's see what we got here. So I can't even tell. Looks like Faction 1. Yep. Let's pull out that core so that we can take a closer look. Very interesting design. Look at that. It looks a little bit like a Falcon, sort of. A little bit, maybe. So we got plasmas. We got engines. Look okay. These look okay. These look okay. Lots of burst lasers. Lots of little plasmas. And then lots of defensive guns. Some shields in there. I don't see any issues. Looks like it might have issues, but it doesn't. It looks totally cool. It's got containers in here. Good. But I like the design. It's unique. I like that. There can only be one fox. That was Dreadfire. Let's look at Black Hammer. Let's pull out that core. All right, what do we got? So we got some burst lasers. These all look fine. These look fine. Looks like the... Oh, weird. It didn't build all of the drones when we had the core in. Weird. Those look okay. Yeah, that looks fine. Good. Yeah, I think we're good to go here. I don't see any issues. Good, discard. And let's look at Dark Raven. Should be quick. Let's just double check on this one. Nope, that's good. Excellent. And Probe Fighter. Pretty straight up. Nothing much to look at. Excellent. Let's throw them in the pit. I love the asymmetrical stuff. It's so cool. It just, you know, building it, it's wrong when you're building it. You're like, this doesn't seem right. And then when you finally get it together, it's like, oh, is that ever cool that it's asymmetrical? Lisa, the lovely Lisa. He's referring to the lovely Lisa. Yes, she is my friend. We will say that she is my friend. She is my partner in life. She is the girl of my dreams, actually. She's fantastic. Look at that. Look at the lasers. The freaking lasers, man. Fantastic. Burst lasers. I don't think he had any proton swords in there, but can definitely see those burst lasers. Sorry, the insectoids kind of picked on you a little bit. All right, so you're good to go. So we are verifying you. Don't feel bad if you get beat up by the insectoids. They still get a few wins in here and there. All right. Guess where you're from? I don't know. How am I supposed to figure out where you're from, man? Just by your name? Maybe I don't know, somewhere in the north. That's what I think. So let's bring in the next one. We've got Gustavos, who has to fix some of his stuff. Mons Pubis. Mons Pubis. Isn't the Mons Pubis... What is the Mons Pubis? Isn't that like an anatomical reference? I'm pretty sure it is. The Mons Pubis. Oh, that's not showing up. Did he may not have turned... Oh, he hasn't turned in a fleet. Oh, that's why. Okay, so then we have Neon. Neon, there we go. Think I'm gonna win! That's the name of his fleet. Cool. Looks like he's got a little... I don't know. Looks neat. It looks like Faction 1 anyway. Finland! Ah, yes, yeah, I was right. Somewhere in the north. Ooh, very nice. Oh, I broke his little sword. Yeah, I'm taken. Yeah, I'm totally taken. Yeah, she's the girl of my dreams, man. I just, we were meant for each other. She's so good to me. She's so tolerant. And, you know, I think we treat each other really well, and I think I lucked out in that regard. So this looks really good. I don't see any issues. We'll double check this one just to be sure, but it looks good. Good, I don't see any issues with that. It looks like it might be layered, but it's not. It's not. Sometimes you get a little bit of crossover, and it'll allow it without it being actual layering. So let's take a look and see what else he's got here. So that's Unit 6, I think. Plankton 3? Plankton version 3. I wonder what Plankton 1 was like. Just double check this. Yeah, like I said, sometimes it looks like it's layered, but it's not. Lots of burst lasers in there. Plankton 3s. The rest are Plankton 3s and Kabooms. And Kaboom looks like just has dumbfire. Oh, no, the homing missiles. Ah, yes, the homing missiles. Perfect. And a couple engines. Really, it's all rear engines here. There's hardly any engines but rear engines. All right, let's throw them in the pit. See how they do against... Let's mix it up here. Let's throw them against... somebody else. We'll do I think I'm gonna win. We'll take out that first ship. Hello. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't work when you hit the button. And we'll throw them up against, I don't know, necrotic space arachnoids. Sure. Start. Norway. Yeah. No. I don't know. Is that? I thought we decided. Oh, Icelandic. Yeah, it could be Icelandic, sure. He's totally beating up my poor spiders. Look at that. He completely crushed them. Aw, wow, didn't even have a chance. Whoa. Mind you, we were underpowered. Not that it matters. The space arachnoids are not that tough. Anyway, so you're good to go. We are verifying you. Excellent. You are good for the tournament. Neon, and now we have Putal. Did we get a fleet in? Yes, we verified it already, too. Red Officer. So this is a resubmission. Let's go back. Headache activated? Why do you have a headache? Am I too loud? Do you want me to talk softly? I can't talk softly. This is how I roll, man. This is how I roll. Oh, whoops. Clear slot. Thank you. And we're going to go import, and we're going to do Red Fleet. This is a resubmission, so it should be better. Red Officer. Here we go. So this was... yeah, from earlier, we just got a glimpse of this one when the game crashed, so I'm excited to see these guys again. Woohoo! Ah, very nice. This is so cool. What a cool design. I love this. I think for Red Officer, we have seen designs like this in the past. This looks like a nice new modified version of things that we've seen in the past. It's just gorgeous. Look at this. All of this is spiked armor throughout the whole thing. This thing is designed to eat ships. I think it has a couple defensive guns. Yeah, just a little plasma bolts in there. But otherwise, it's all just spiked armor. It's just brutal. And a big spiky tongue with teeth on it. I love it. Oh, that looks so good. Cool looking thing. And he's got a cool looking thing. I hope it has engines. Because if it doesn't have engines, it's a troll ship. Oh, no. That is not legal. It's not legal. It has to have engines on it. It has to be able to move, otherwise it does not follow the rules. And this looks like a spinner, but it might not be. Oh no, we've got a troll ship in here, which means I'm gonna have to send him some nasty mail and saying, you gotta do it again, you gotta do it again, gotta do it again. Aw, it's too bad. Unnamed spaceship. What? This doesn't fit. And yeah, so I guess I'll let him know. Oh, random number generator. This is, yeah, we've seen this almost exact same design, except with way more teeth on it, or way less teeth on it. We've seen this design before. So it's the only ship I have a problem with is the cool looking thing. What am I missing here? It's got a couple nukes, but it is officially a troll ship. Without any engines on it. Okay. Are they engines on the inside? I don't... Oh, there is engines in there, but does it actually move? I don't know. This thing... Maybe it moves fast enough? I guess we're going to find out. Let's throw it into the pit. That's the only one that I'm really questioning now. Everything else looks okay. All right. The officers. Throw that in there. We'll remove the top ship. Go back. Perfect. And... Oh, not against that one. Let's throw them against somebody that'll give us time, like the Void Raptors. Okay, start. Yes, it has engines. Thank you for pointing that out. I just want to see how fast... It's a little too slow. I would consider this a troll ship. It is moving just a little too slow. I don't think that this ship here would be able to make it from this end of the arena to this end of the arena in under a minute. That'd be close anyway. I'd say... It's moving. It's moving. But I'd feel a little bit more comfortable if it had a couple more engines on there. If it is legal, it's barely legal. Let's see. We've already gone through 40 seconds of the tournament, or of this round, and it's only made it, you know, maybe an eighth of the distance. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to let him know about that. I can't verify that. I'm going to send him a message and saying he's got to make a couple tweaks to that sucker. It's close. It's close. I can't look at Discord. Why do you want me to look at Discord right now? Okay, I'll look, but it better be important. Why do you want me to look at an old video? Seriously. Why do you want me to look at an old video? We're not giving away keys. That was ages ago. Why would you send me a link to one of my own videos in Discord in the middle of a stream and then say, you gotta look at it? That doesn't make sense. I appreciate that, but at the same time, no. I'm not giving away keys. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. SAR. Okay, so let's take a look at SAR. So unfortunately, we can't verify red officers yet. I love the fleet. Just needs a little tweak. All right, remove that. I'm not mad at you, Geo. I just, you're interrupting a stream for me to look at an old video of mine? I mean, I don't understand. Maybe there was a good reason for it. I don't know. All right, so let's take a look. Hold on, what are we looking at? SAR. Let's take a look at SAR. Ah, perfect, Michael, you're here. Okay, cool. Yeah, it just needs to be a little bit faster or something. Like, it's just a little too slow, I think. Otherwise, it'll be considered a troll ship. And, but everything else there looks good. Yeah, everything else looks good. Okay, so let's take a look here. Perfect. Bye, the Gobu77. Bye. Oh. The lovely Lisa is home. There she is, the lovely Lisa. We were just talking about you. Oh, this looks interesting.
Sorry for interrupting.
Spinner bones. Those are bones, and they are spinning. Ah. Hold on. Who sent this? Just out of curiosity. So, sir. That is a spinner. Hold on. Let's take a look at his ships anyway. It's not fast like a spinner like we've seen in past, but it's still a spinner. So it's faction 4. Let's see what else he's got. Let's pull out that core. It's not a super fast, life-changing spinner, but it's still a spinner nonetheless. Oh, people are saying hi. Hi! There she is. You can probably hear her. Oh, that looks fine. I wonder how fast... This ship can't move very fast. This has got to be a big troll ship. I bet that ship moves very, very slow. Look at all this armor. There's no way. Hold on. Let's discard this. So, let's go back to look at some of these bones. These are obviously spinners, because they're called spinner bone! And they've got solar arrays on them? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe this was a joke? I don't know. Let's go throw it in the tournament just to see. They are bones and they are spinning. You're gonna have a bad time by SAR. Okay, let's reduce that one, and let's see what kind of behaviors we're looking at here. Who knows? It might be fine. Let's see what happens with those bones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call that one as spinners. And those ships... I just don't know if they're moving fast enough for me to consider them something other than troll ships. It's cool. It's really cool. But I think we're looking at possibly 2 rule breaks. Let me just check something here. It looks really neat. Like, it looks cool. I want it to be legal, but what I want in Undertale, yes. What I want in reality are 2 totally different things. So this is, right now I'm moving at max speed. You know, I'd be willing to let him get away with that. Just because I still think these ships are pretty vulnerable. I wouldn't call this a troll ship. I think he could make it 35k in under a minute. I don't think that's a problem. What I do have a problem with is those bones. So let's just switch back to those. Hold on. Let's just switch back to a bone. So I wonder if this is a person that was saying, if it doesn't start out spinning, is it still a spinner? Well, I think some of them start out spinning, so I think we have to call that. I'm going to call that non-verified. Yeah, the big ones are fine. I don't think we could. I think those are fine, but I am concerned about the spinners. Not verified and spinners. They're slow spinners, but they're still spinners. I have to follow the rules here. Okay, see Hitler. Let's take a look at see Hitler. Bye, bye. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think those bones would be considered spinners? What do you think? Do you want to see that one more time? We saw them spin. Let's just go back to. Hold on. Let's go back here. Let's switch back. Let's find. You know what? I'm pretty sure. Like, they started spinning at the beginning of the tournament. So the spinners, see, these are not what I would call the kinds of spinners that we used to face at the beginning when we first started doing tournaments. The spinners that really started to bother everybody and caused almost a rebellion within the community around these tournaments is that these spinners, which would basically be made of like 6 or 7 parts, and then they would spin uncontrollably. You couldn't hit them, and then whatever they were shooting, they could be shooting just a regular little tiny antimatter gun or something, and they would just blow away everything because of the acceleration that they would go. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm calling them spinners. I have no choice. Even though they're not spinning that fast, they're still fast enough for me to call it on that. Hold on, where are we here? See Hitler. See Hitler, great name, by the way. Not really, but at the same time funny. Okay, didn't we look at this? Oh, I think I had things messed up. I think I had things confused last time. Yeah, so that I agree with you, sure, Bob. Are they actually abusing their spinning by lobbing ordnance? The thing is, I've made it just sort of a blanket policy not to allow spinners. Otherwise, people are going to push the envelope on it, and even a little bit of a push will make some people question the results of a tournament. Right? So, I can't allow it just based on that. Yeah, we totally looked at these. Was there a reason why we didn't allow them? I didn't have them marked off as verified. Return to game. Hold on, let me just check. There was something about these that... I think it was actually one that just got confused on the spreadsheet, because these were all fine. I remember looking at all these. These were totally fine. Let's just throw them into the tournament just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure these were good. Yeah, you know what? I don't think we can, you know, bend the rules in that sense. Otherwise, people will challenge the results, and especially because for a prize eligible tournament, I don't want to have to sit there and fight with people over whether or not something was or wasn't. It is obviously spinning. That there is no argument. It spins? Yes, it does. It spins from the beginning of the tournament? Yes, it does. And those are my 2 conditions for a spinner, so unfortunately I can't allow it. Not troll ships, though. The other ones I wouldn't consider troll ships. Wow, they totally wasted my arachnids. Perfect, so I think you're good to go. I will verify that fleet. See, Hitler is good to go. Now, see, it's like pulling teeth trying to figure out... why those spinners are illegal. Because if I allow anybody to use any ship, because somebody will come along and totally abuse it. If I sort of bend the rules a little bit for somebody will come along and say, well then, you know, I can use this ship for the next tournament or something. So I just don't think we should, I just think we should stay away from using those types of why do I keep doing that? Keep hitting export instead of clear slot. Whoops. It's because I've been staring at this for too long. Okay, we're almost done. We're actually just about there. Steam Cyborg, we're up to you. I like the idea of spinners, but it wasn't me originally that decided that we shouldn't use spinners, and it actually took a little bit of convincing for me to agree, because I thought it was kind of a valid tactic. But the first 3 to 4 tournaments we had were all won by spinner ships that were made of like 10 parts. Steam Cyborg, there we go. Ooh, Plasma Beam Heaven. This looks fun. Ooh, Faction 4, obviously. Whee! Sorry, I had to do that. It's always fun. All right, let's take a look and see what you got. All right, Faction 4 modular gun, of course, with nice big engines for aiming. Love that. I always like to see that. Look at all that energy. Perfect. Yeah, it looks pretty legal to me. Pretty straight up, pretty straightforward. Kind of a traditional sniper design, actually. From an old school traditional sniper design from the old 8000p tournaments. That's what it looks like. Everything looks great. I don't see any issues here. Looks good. Looks good. So that in combination with some interceptors, so some skirmisher type modular gun F4. So this is like a traditional, very traditional old school Faction 4 fleet. I love it. And some, what is this, the default ship? I think this is the default ship for Faction 4, isn't it? Pretty sure, but sure, why not? Sure, add that. Ooh, and that's the same one, I think. Big ass space sniper. Yep, this is like a traditional Faction 4 sniper slash skirmisher fleet. I love it. It's great. Pretty straightforward. I love it. So let's see how she works in the tournament. Of course, she's going to be fine. There's not going to be any spinners or anything, but we have to check anyway. Boom! Sniper takes out 2 snipers. They take out guys right off the bat. Did I forget to take out a ship here? Yeah, I did. Hold on. Let's take out one. Let's actually throw them against somebody with a little bit more nuts and balls here. Let's throw them against... Let's throw them against Aldrovan. That'll be fun. Let's try that. Yeah, it's the default. That's what I thought. It's the default... Whoa, look at those. That sniper just takes that shot and then he's gone. And all your skirmishers are left there. Sniper's in the back just waiting for everything to calm down, and then he's going to come in and start sniping the ships again. That Aldrovan can take some hits, though. Look at him. It's like he's a real trooper. He's like, I can take all this modular stuff. Ah, that's great. That was super fun. Awesome. Good fleet. You are totally approved. Totally approved. Steam Cyborg. Verified. Driver 2900. Retro default for the win. Driver 2900. Let's see what you got. Start. I think I missed him this morning, too. I was having trouble with my spreadsheet, and I totally missed him. Let's import. Okay. Probably up here. Driver 2900, Dark Master. Ooh, that looks nice. Faction 1, probably? Yeah, Faction 1. Nuts and balls. I know, sometimes I just say stuff. The nuts and balls of it all. Yep, that's right. Nuts and balls. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, very nice. Faction 1. All right, so what do you got? You got some proton beams. You got some big old plasma cannons, some antimatters in there. Some proton beams, lots of proton beams. Looks good. Let's just check your engines. And layering. Oh, harvesters and a factory in there. I'm always pleased to see that. It just means people are taking their fleets directly from their game and just importing it in, going, this is my fleet. I love it. I think it's great. Because if they win, they have the pride and joy of saying, not only did I win, I won with a factory on my ship. Although if I was playing with resources, that would matter, I think. No, it looks pretty good. Lots to look at there. Oh, no, that's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Yep, looks good. All right, what else you got? No, I said nuts and balls. I said nuts and balls, not nuts and bolts. That's what I said. Yep. I said nuts and balls. That's my new thing now. I'm no longer going to say nuts and bolts. I'm going to say nuts and balls because it sounds cooler. Autocannons. Yeah, he looks pretty straight up here in his designs. Cool designs though. I like them. I like the color setup. I could never use this for a series like this kind of color layout, like the really dark, because you wouldn't be able to see what's going on. But I like it. I do like it very much. I always have to pick really odd, bright colors for my series. Looks good. Archer. This is a default ship, I think. Pretty sure that's a default ship. Farmer. That is a ship with containers, lots of containers and proton beams, couple defensive guns. Interesting. I'm curious to see how this does. Let's get back to the tournament. Twigs and berries of the situation. The nuts and balls of the situation, guys. It's just don't make fun. Actually, go ahead and make fun. That's fine. I can take it. I'm a big boy. I can take the nuts and balls of it. I can take it. All right, let's go back and start this tournament. I should actually get more than one Aldervan in here because otherwise I'm a little outgunned. There, that's good. That's better. Start. Perfect. Dark Master against the Aldrovan. This might be... I don't know how well they do against each other. Aldrovan's going to focus on all their little stuff with all the missiles, but as they come in, I don't know if they can actually penetrate all that crystalline armor, though. Yeah, sorry, we're kind of ripping you apart. Sorry about that, my apologies. Whoops! Yeah, it happens. Aldrovan's actually kind of a tough fleet, actually, sometimes. Depends on what they're fighting. Okay, but you are verified. Driver 2900, you are verified. So we're down to, we've got 3 more to go. So we've got Trihorn. Clear. Import. And Trihorn. Ooh, very nice. Faction 1, I think. Looks like Faction 1 to me. Yeah, hey Spork! Yeah, I took a break. I did take a break. I had a break in between. Ah, there we go! Ah, yay! Okay, so let's see what we got. It looks like Faction 1. And it certainly is. Certainly is. So we've got some... This is actually a smaller ship than it looks. It's very small, actually, by comparison. Those autocannons are pretty big. Looks pretty straight up, though. I don't see anything to really get a fluff over. Yes, I just said get a fluff over. But looks good. Looks good. I don't see any layering here. Good show. So that's the 0 class, Hillary class. The Hillary class destroyer. Are all these different? Slightly different, all of them. So I assume railguns too. Yep. Shields on this sucker. Engines look good. Yeah, these are pretty straightforward. Cool looking. Like, they look like battleships in the water. These are actual... I see these are mimicked after battleships, like real-life battleships and mine layers and stuff. That's cool. I love it. So this has mines, of course. Awesome. Oh, is that ever cool? At least I assume that's what he's doing. If you're looking at a battleship from the top down, that's what I assume that he's trying to mimic ships. I don't know, animators, some big old animator guns. This is going to be a neat fleet. I like Faction 1 for stuff like this. You can redesign, you know, like we saw some Battlestar Galactica, we've seen some Star Wars ships. Oh, this is an aircraft carrier. Oh yeah, looks like a carrier. Very cool. I love it. That's so cool. Very nice. My favorite kind of music. I like a lot of different types of music. You know, if you'd asked me that 2 years ago, I would have said I like everything but rap. Now, I like rap. I like certain types of rap. I like everything. I really like music. I like all types of music. There's just really... I was listening to Taylor Swift earlier on. I listened to everything. I was listening to Pink Floyd, Taylor Swift, and Eminem, and I'm all over the spectrum. I'm very all over. Is that it? Missile Cruiser? Death to the Hillary class. Really? No. Silly proton swords. Yep. Looks good. All of these are different. I love that. Spent a lot of time just building these individually unique ships. Very cool. Very, very cool. Looks good. Let's throw them in the tournament and see how they do. They look like a ship if you're looking at them from the top down. It looks very neat. Tournament? Trihorn. Throw that in there. We may have a problem with the size of his fleet. Let's import it. Trihorn. Bring her in. Trihorn is not big enough, so not verified. Unfortunately, not verified. Fleet size too small. too bad. I really like that fleet. I hope he sends in the fixed one. We'll just take a look and see how he does against Aldebaran. Probably won't do so well. Heler class destroyer. Does it get email? Oh my god, that's terrible. It's terrible. Oh yeah, you can see all the drones coming from the carrier, and then you get the battleships coming in. That is a neat looking fleet. It just needs a few more ships. That's all it needs. Yeah, so anyway, unfortunately I can't verify that one. Okay, on to the next one. Timothy Hopkins. Oh, Wraith, excellent. Oh, awesome. So start, clear. Only a few more to go, and then we are done. And then maybe we'll mess around a little bit here and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So we got Wraith. He should be down here. There we go, Wraith. Atomic Avians. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. Wow, does that ever look good? Oh my god. From a distance it looked a little better, but it still looks really cool. That looks really cool, don't you think, guys? Oh, doesn't have much for weapons, but that is definitely a sui generis candidate. That is beautiful. Very, very nice. Very impressed with that. Hold on, let's see what else he's got here. So he just has the 3 Blackhawks. So so that is gorgeous. I love how it kind of shades going out to the wing. And I bet you if we had Splinter's graphics mod on here, this would look really cool. That is really neat. Okay, let's take a look and see if there's any layering issues. Let's just double check. Let's just double check these guys. No, they look okay. These guys look okay. Good, good, good. Excellent. No, I don't see any issues, but all he has on here is missiles? Like, what am I missing? Oh, he's got obliterators on there. That's what I'm missing. Okay, and these are all armor spikes. Got it. So he's got 4 obliterators on each one of these. So if they do get close, they could potentially do some damage, but they're not a fast-moving ship, so I don't know. It might be kind of tricky. See, it does have armor spikes all over it, but should be okay, I think. Can you verify my intern fleet? If you send it to me, did you send it to me? Hold on, I'll have to go back. As soon as I'm done all this, we can take a look, okay? Let's go to the tournament and just see how these guys perform in the tournament. Although it definitely looks awesome. So I gotta reduce that by 1. There we go. And it's only 2 ships in a fleet because it's all obliterators. Wow. Does that ever look cool? Boom! Those obliterators, when they connect, if they ever connect, do a lot of damage. The problem is sometimes it gets kind of stifled by some of that armor. Hold on. I didn't see the nukes. Oh yeah, there's nukes on these too. Wow, they're really well equipped. They're actually doing surprising amount of damage. They ripped apart the Aldervan. Did you see that? Whoa, that is crazy. They totally ripped apart the Aldervan. That is awesome. Wow, that's great. Toxic T, yes, I need to talk to you about your fleet. Stay on the line here for a second. Okay, so I'm verifying that. That's good. I'm happy with that. Wraith, those look amazing. Those look really good. Toxic T, I want to show you what you sent me so that you understand why I did not verify you today. I'm glad you're here, actually. Whoops. Import. Toxic T. Toxic T, you sent me 1 ship called Mini Freight. Literally 1 ship. It's 1 ship. It's 1200p. The tournament is a little bit bigger than that. So, and I don't know if you meant to send me this ship. This is what you sent me, though. So I would double check. You have to send me at least 45,000 to 50,000p in total. So yeah, maybe just take a look and see what you sent and resend it again because yeah, that's not going to cut it. So I can't verify your fleet here. Just send me it again. Okay, so let's do the last one on the list here. Zazzer J. Clear slot. Okay. Import. I'm surprised we made it through all these actually today. I'm pretty impressed. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to do that. Zazzer J. All right. Oh, What is that? Yeah, yeah, that was the fleet that you sent me. I double-checked it, so you'll have to just go and... Maybe you might have sent me. Maybe you have more than one copy of fleets on your desktop or something. You sent me the wrong one though. So, unless I will double check my records too, just to be sure. All right, what do we got here? Definitely faction 1, antimatters. Cool. Let's pull out that core. This is Zazar J. But yeah, you check and I'll double check too, Toxic, just to be sure we're on the same page. But that's what I have from you right now. Amazing! Yes, I believe your fleet was fine. I will just double check that. Amazing! Yes, your fleet was verified today. Glorious as always. Amazing. Glorious as always. Okay, so let's just take a close look. Looks okay. We had a couple that were not verified. Actually, quite a few that didn't get verified today that need to be resent in. Only one that was like almost a blatant cheat. But most of them were just, you know, like... Maybe they didn't know, or, you know, whatever. Like, we didn't have a lot of people trying to get away with too much. No, this looks okay. Looks all right. I'll just make a little scrounge around here. This looks okay. It's always tricky when it's all, you know, you don't have the borders around the block, so you can't really see things. But no, that looks okay. Looks fine. Looks good. Okay, let's go check their other stuff. Yes, amazing. Amazing. Your stuff looks amazing, as always. That was a Terran Spider class heavy cruiser. This is the Rhino. Let's pull that core out. It's always tricky, these ones that have just the solid colors like that. It's always kind of hard to see what's going on, but it doesn't look like he's trying to play any games here. So it looks pretty straight up. Looks pretty straight up. I don't see any problems. Unless you guys do. I don't think there's any issues here. Discard. Okay, let's go. That was the Rhino. Let's take a look at the Terran missile. Nope, that looks great. Looks good. Heavy drone fighter. This looks very simple. Whoa, it's just got one drone and two little plasma projectors. That's cool. All right, pretty straightforward. And then we've got the light assault frigate. Just a couple plasmas in there. A railgun and a plasma. Nice. Nice. So you've got the long range and the mid range. And did I not pull out that core? Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Oh, looks good. Looks good. Nothing to worry about. Spork, if you're fine me just taking out the extra P, I'll make a note of it. Or the extra, like a small ship or whatever. How badly over was it? I don't remember. We can load it up here in a second. Just hang on, stay on the line. Fly looks okay. Let's throw this into the tournament and see how it performs. I don't think there's going to be any problems here, though. Let's get rid of this one. Zazar J. Start. No, the tournament, well, yeah, it kind of does take longer because this is why I don't normally put so many stringent rules on tournaments. Because before, when we were doing tournaments, I would get 200 entrants. And I'd have to look at every single one of them, right? No, this is fine. They're ripping the Aldervan to pieces. Yep. Yep, but no, it's good. Okay, let's take a quick look at Spork. So yeah, when you're dealing with 200 contestants for a tournament, you don't want the rules to be too, you know, serious, because if the rules are just, you know, if they're too stringent, then you're going to be spending all of your time just looking at ships, and it would just take forever. For 200 ships, it takes me almost an entire day just to put them all in order and get everything sorted, put them into the spreadsheet. It's just too much. Okay, Spork, let's just see what you had going here. Actually, let's go back to the tournament mode. It's easier to do it that way. So this particular tournament, I kind of figured we wouldn't have as many contestants for this one. So I figured I would make the rules a little bit more serious this time so that we had a little bit more serious contenders. But I knew I was going to have to look at every single one. Actually, Spork, you're fine. Spork, you're fine. You're good, man. You're good. Spork's good out of the box. Let me know that you got that message. You're good out of the box. Okay, let's see. There was people are sending me fleets. So just give me one sec here, guys. I'm going to load up something. Okay, so we've got an updated entry for Gustavo. Okay, just give me a second, Gustavo. Let me get you loaded up. Just gonna delete that. Excellent. And Gustavo. Import you. I'm glad that we're getting a lot of these out of the way now. We're probably gonna have to do another one of these later. But I'm glad that we got most of these out of the way. It gives people time to rebuild their stuff, the people that have to anyway. So we've got Gustavo back with another version of his stuff. Let's just load it up in tournament mode. Might be easier that way. So import and red. Nope. There we go. Oh, hold on. Did that not copy? Oh, I didn't copy it for some reason. Just give me 1 sec here. Save as. I think I just didn't save it in the right spot. Oh! Okay, yeah, I didn't save it in the right spot. It happens. It happens. Go sticker. No, it's under red. And I made it through today without dying, even though I'm not feeling well. So thank you very much for tolerating my silliness and missing some things today, guys. I do appreciate that. Okay, so now we're back in action. Let's go in. Yes. Oh, this is different. Reborn to nuke you. Oh, is this the same one? Ah, right. I remember this one. Okay, so let's go to the start, because we need to look at your modifications to the individual ships, if I remember correctly. You think the Canadian government should pay Deluks for bringing us official reassembly tournaments? Please, write the Prime Minister. That would be fantastic. I'm sure Trudeau will approve that one. No problem. So, which one was it that we were having troubles with? There was a little bit of a small layering issue. Wasn't huge, wasn't a huge one. I think you just moved some stuff around, right? Because it's looking good now. I don't think it wasn't these ones. I think it was this guy. It was a little nuker. You had a little issue here. That looks great. Looks good. Looks good. You are verified. You are verified, sir. Let's get you marked up here. Verified. You're good to go. Awesome. Okay, what else do we have in the email? Email time. All right. Who is this? Who sent me this? Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I'll have to come back to you. Let me just see if I can find you in my list. If you aren't in my list already, I'd have to add you and stuff. Just give me 1 sec. Oh, no. Different guy. That's a new entrant. So you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait. Or, oh, hold on. Hold on. More, actually, while you guys are waiting, if you guys want to watch something interesting, let's throw on. Let's go save and quit. I'm just going to load up some stuff, and you guys can watch a little mini tournament between my terrible fleets while I just get a couple things in order, and we've got a couple more to do here. There we go. Start. Just give me 1 sec. Loading in your stuff, Connor, actually, so that we can actually take a look at it now. Okay, and then one more we've got. Just land. Ah, perfect. Excellent. Okay, let's get you. So we've got a test for you. Sure, we'll throw that in too for Splinter. We have 2 more to look at. Excellent. Who's winning? Alderfan. Oh, Alderfan's getting beat? What? Okay, hold on. We're done. All right. So we've got 2 more fleets to look at. We've got start, and then we're gonna go. You didn't give me a alias, so I just put you under Connor. I hope that's okay. Import fleet. Connor. Decian or Decian? Decian or Decian? Decian Empire. It sounds better. Decian sounds better. All right, let's take a look. It's a hard one, Toxic. It's deluksgaming@gmail.com. It's hard to remember. Yes, deluksgaming@gmail.com. Ooh, so we've got faction 7 with obliterators and nukes. Awesome. All right, let's take a close look at these guys. See what you got. Is your P count right? Yeah, no, that's fine. That's good. Hopefully your P count's right. Otherwise, no, looks good. You've got some harvesters in there. It's a factory. Awesome. Awesome. Like I said, if you win a tournament with factories and stuff on your ships, then you have the pride of saying, I won a tournament with a factory on my ship, so beat that. So these they look layered, but they're not. They're good. Okay, good. A couple annihilators on that sucker. Capture. Interesting. No, that's good. Awesome. And then light fighter. Just double check this. They're probably fine. Yeah. Good show. Good show. Got lots of different ship classes here. Light fighter, explorer, probe. Why is it shaking like that? It looked, oh, the center of gravity there was shaking. Interesting. You got your command module in the front. It's a good safe place for it. Same with your tarantula. Ooh, it's not symmetrical. I love that. It's got a big obliterator in the center. Bullet ant, is that the same one? Yeah, we looked at that. Thor. Interesting. I like this. Looks like the Thor from whatchamacallit? Particle Fleet. It looks like Thor from Particle Fleet. I love it. It's great. Big old obliterators in there and a whole bunch of annihilators and some plasma bolts and stuff. And it's excellent. I love it. Very nice. Okay, let's see what you look like in the tournament. Hold on. Let's take a look. You said capture is a troll ship. Let's just take a quick look. Capture. Oh, good catch. Good catch. Capture does not have any engines on it whatsoever, so it is not legal. Yes, I was not looking for... Yeah, I said it's a Thor from the... Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I can't allow the capture ship... Well, it doesn't have any... I'm just double check this. It doesn't have any engines on it. They have to be able to move, otherwise it's considered a troll ship. Okay, so send me the fleet again, Connor, without the capture, or figure out something, maybe add some engines to it or something. Let me just double check the rest. We'll just run it through the tournament just to see if there's anything else that I noticed from this fleet that wouldn't work. It does have engines, you say? Hold on, we'll throw it in here and we'll see what happens. There we go. Let's throw it in. Whoa. Hold on. Let's import that properly just to be sure. Decian Empire. Yeah, your P count is way too high. That's the other thing. You've got 71,852 P, which is over the limit. It has to be between 45,000 and 50,000. So you're going to have to rebuild it for that reason. But let's just take a look and see how... Yeah, so yeah, the ship with no engines won't show because it has no engines. If it has no engines, then it won't actually show. But please remove it and fix the P count on your fleet, please. Please respond. What do you want me to respond to? Ensign Trang, what do you want me to respond to? Please respond! But you didn't tell me what to respond to. Hold on. Did you say something earlier? If I missed it, I apologize. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. Can anybody hear me? Apparently he can't hear me. So yeah, the only thing you need, I just need you to fix the P count on your fleet and make sure it's between 45,000 and 50,000 P. And please remove the ships that don't have engines and stuff, just because. Just do me a favor and remove those, like stuff like that. Just take it out, right? Okay, good. And so I cannot verify you. I'm gonna put you as not verified for now. AP count. And no engine. Are people really having trouble hearing me? Really? Is it really hard to hear me? Because I can certainly turn things down, but Here, we'll turn the music down just a little bit. Sometimes the music does get a little bit loud. There we go. Kill that a little bit. Okay, so we've got at least one more fleet to look at. Let's open her up. Clear slots. Okay, and import fleet. This is going to be Splinter's fleet. So far, he's not sure if this is final version, but wow, that looks good already. New Roman Navy. Wow, that looks amazing. Faction 1? I can't tell from here. I turned it down a little bit. Yeah, the music goes away once we start anyway. That looks crazy. Looks crazy. Looks huge. Oh yeah, lots of missiles. All right, let's take a closer look. All right, fuzzy. What's it called? Fuzzy Octaron? What? I don't know. Where's your core? There it is. Nope, that's not it. Where's your core? Hello. You hid your core on me. Oh, there it is. Right in there. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's take a closer look. Wow, this looks like it took some time to design. This looks really cool. It's really cool. You got lots of torp launchers in here, lots of missile launchers, lots of auto cannons, and of course, big old rail guns. Always love rail guns. You gotta have rail guns. If you're doing a faction 1, you gotta have rail guns. They just have so much better range than the plasma cannons. Plasma cannons do lots of damage, but rail guns are awesome. I like how you did your engines. Isn't that interesting? So you connected each asteroid engine, connected each asteroid engine with a smaller thruster. That's interesting. It adds a whole new effect to it adds a new look to it, doesn't it? That looks really cool. I like that. All right. Very nice. Yeah, you look good. All right, discard. Let's take a look at, so you've got a few versions of this. So you've got Quinquirmi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I do that. Let's turn that off. Oh look, you've actually got the initials. I've seen this. You posted a picture of this the other day. You've got the initials of your ship on there. That's so cool. NRN. That is so cool. I hope that's an R. Looks kind of like an R. That's neat. I love that. That's really great. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's just the missile launcher. That's fine. I get it. It's all good. Looks good. No, I really like how you did those engines. That's cool. I like that. All right, so that's good. Discard. I will take a look in a second. Toxic Talon. I will take a look. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Infinity. I love it. Oh, that's so cool how you put your initials in there. That's so great. You took the hit for mass and armor value and put your initials in there. It's worthwhile. I think that just makes it so much cooler. No, you got a burst laser in there. Cool, awesome. And I think that's it. Let's throw that into the tournament and see what it does. I'm sure you're fine. You're an old pro at this. Wow, those ships look huge. Hold on, just one sec. Yeah, it always adds one for some reason. I don't know why it does that. Tournament. There we go. 49,000. There you go. You should be able to just. You'll waste my insectoids. Your armor layering is, or the way you've got your armor set up is so much better than the insectoids. They're just gonna get chewed up by those missiles, man. Oh yeah, one fly through and they're toast, and all these little burst lasers coming in and zapping. I love it. It looks like, you know, your support ships are coming in and taking out the little guys. I love it. Fantastic. Very nice. Just a second. I want to see that one more time. One more time. Just want to see something. Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Looked a little slow there for a second, but no, you're fine. Okay, good. Yep. I will verify you. If you need to change it, let me know. Splinter, verified. OCD gets triggered? What? OCD for what? Okay, toxic. Okay, this is the last one I'm gonna do because people could send me ships all day long here. We're gonna take care of. Oh, yes, toxic. Hold on, no. Hold on. Who's sending me ships? Toxic Talon. Toxic Talon. Oh, there we go. Toxic Talon. Gotcha. Okay, so just give me 1 sec here. We're gonna put OCD Wars and Space Arachnids. Just give me a sec. I've got to do one thing, and then we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna call it today. I just need to add somebody in. Takes a second here. Got a lot of new entries actually today during the stream, which is great. I love it. Okay, and then you're for 50,000. Okay, let's get you imported. Really looking forward to this tournament. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Save. Okay, so let's do you. We're going to do this one last one. And then we're going to call it today, guys. I am still not feeling very well, so... but this has been fun. I can't believe we pushed through all of them. I'm super impressed by that. Okay, so let's clear the slot. Yes. And I don't know who was winning that little battle there. Import fleet. Let's do Toxic Talon. Toxic Talon 74. There we go. First Yang. Celestial Empire fleet. Get better, Deluks. Are you saying get good or just get better as in like don't be so sick? Or are you saying get good, get better at what you're doing? It's a great way to do it. So that looks like a faction 1. Let's take a closer look. Excellent. Oh, look at those all those beautiful, glorious guns. Not a lot of armor on this sucker, but it certainly has guns. That's for sure. Let's pull that core out, wherever the core is. There it is. Take a closer look. I don't see any problems. It looks like it's a pretty straightforward build. It's pretty easy. You know, Faction 1's really easy to sort of see. Like, if there's going to be any problems, you can usually see them pretty quickly. Jaguar class. Looks fine. Looks fine. And then we have the Pillar class. Not a lot of armor, but you've got a lot of weapons. There is a lot of weapons. I am concerned, though, that you're going to get chewed up pretty bad. We'll see. We'll see. You might do just great. I mean, you do have shields on your ships, so, I mean, that's something, right? A couple of containers. Not seeing anything there. No, that's good. It's fine. That slight asymmetry. No, they have the same p-values. Sorry, my bad. That's one we saw. Okay, Pillar class. I think we saw this already too. Yeah, Revenge class. We didn't see that yet. Looks okay. Actually, I'm gonna pull the core out. This one's a little tricky. Looked a little hanky, but it's fine. Looks good. Okay, let's throw them into the tournament and see how they do. Lots of Faction 1. We still get lots of Faction 1 into these tournaments, man. It's hard to believe, like, how many Faction 1 ships that we get into these. Let's pit you against OCD Wars. They're always fun to beat up on. And just remove that top one and go back. Your P count is good. Start. OCD Wars always goes down, but it looks like they're going to put up a big fight, and then they just get crushed. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, yes. Completely dissolving them. Oh, looks like we kind of dug in on one of your ships. That lack of armor. Oh, yeah, you lost one ship. Yep, completely crushed OCD. Wonderful. You are verified, sir. Excellent. Verified. Verified. Perfect, guys. That's all I have time for today. I'm tired, but it was fun. It was fun. It was really fun. I'm really glad that we did this together rather than separately. We might do another one of these next week, depending on how many entries we get. Otherwise, I'm just going to verify things on my own. If you are part of the group that did not make the cut today, and you did not get verified, you will be receiving an email that starts with, "How dare you?" How dare you, sir? No, it's gonna start with, unfortunately, it did not make the cut. You're gonna have to redo it or whatever. So I'm looking forward to your re-entry. So yes, there is no permanent banning or anything here. Even for Frostflight, who sent in a ship with obviously layered engines, he may not have known, who knows. So anyway, guys, I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you did too. I did this while I was sick, so yeah, because I love you guys that much. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here and go rest. And you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye!